I've unmuted my mic. I'm gonna swap over to the other scene. And now.
Hi.
Hello. We here. My internet's working.
For once.
It's in fact working. Let me go through the list. Hi, Squid.
Hi.
Hi, Fancy. Hi, Luis. Hi, Wilson. Hi, Amber. Hello. Welcome, welcome. That's Flam.
Oh, Fram?
Flam.
Shout out.
Yes. Hope you're all doing good today.
There we go.
Thank you, Squeams.
What?
And hello, Oblivion. Welcome. Double the trouble. I'm excited. Since we didn't get to do this last night because my internet exploded.
Same.
I hope everybody is doing good today. We can be a gremlin on voice, yes.
You know it, Luis.
Doing good. Hope you two are doing well too. Ease. Very happy. Having a good day so far. Yeah, I brought Squid down here.
Yeah, I would be on the ceiling, but it's easier to do this if I'm not, so.
Yeah, because while I am able to like parse things that are upside down, I feel like it's probably better to see things like right side up today.
Mm-hmm. And also just make sure that both of our lefts are correct, both of our rights are correct.
Yeah.
Up is still up, down is still down.
That way I'm not like turning inside out. I don't think the stream could handle me turning inside out.
By the way, Danny?
Yes.
Appreciated.
Thank you, Squid. Now my face is covered in pie. I love that I left the pies for like subs, specifically subs.
I can't. It's the way the pies covers your face and you slowly turn to me.
Thank you, Squid. Oh my god! Ow! What was that last noise? Where the that come from?
I don't know. I didn't hear anything.
Oh, thank you, Wilson. I really appreciate that. And we're now closer to the sub goal again. Thank you.
Let's go.
Appreciate you all. Absolutely pelted. I was. Never been hit with so many pies in the face. Just let that one sit there. Thank you, Wilson. I appreciate it. Phrasing. Look, Luis, you know me by now. Gonna happen. My phrasing is all over the place. Oh, awesome. It's playing Drift Veil now. Let's go.
What?
Reminds me, I should embrace the meme and have a dancing toothless somewhere. Just for reference.
just like really small and looks like it's off in the background somewhere.
Kind of like that poster of Aiko.
Mm-hmm.
I love that so much.
But like put it on the balcony that your head occasionally covers, so we only see it when you turn to the side.
That would be so silly. Or put it in the chandelier.
Yeah, or up in the chandelier.
Or on this table behind me. I should actually put it on one of these tables. That would be really funny. Love that. Oh, I'm so happy. Excited. Lean down here and get my tea.
Oh, sorry, am I in the way?
No. I'm just gonna lean behind you.
Okay.
It'll be different on the next screen. Because I did something. Meow.
Concern.
Nah, there's no concern. There's nothing
Concern.
there's nothing to be concerned about.
Concern.
There's nothing to be concerned about. It's me. There's nothing to be concerned about.
I've been following you for almost 2 years now. I know.
What? Look, as long as OBS functions, I would consider that a win. Thank you, Joss. Thank you for the well-timed Seinfeld. Oh, I love the fact as well. I feel like the sound alerts are slightly louder right now, and I feel like that's genuinely funny.
I can't hear anything.
Oh, you know that is true because I'm not sharing my OBS because I'm gonna be looking at yours in a minute.
Yeah, you're gonna be looking at my OBS.
Yeah.
I have to have Twitch muted so that I don't hear doubled cat.
E.
Because it wouldn't just be doubled cat, it would be a cat delayed by a few seconds as well, which would be extra funky.
Echoed cat.
Almost.
Let me. I'm gonna do that too. Okay. I'm gonna make sure that the music is not too loud, which I don't think that it is. I'm just gonna put that on a loop. Keep that open there. And hopefully, if I press this funny button right here. Wait, maybe I should
Cross my tentacles.
Oh, I know what I should do actually before I do that.
Go on.
Let me see what happens when I do that. Okay. No, that stays. That stays. Okay. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. It was a hype train. That's a cute emote. That's so cute. Okay. So now, I should be able to... Now you can see the screen.
There we go. Oh gosh, why is it so pixelated?
I think it's Discord's compression. Cause I can make out what these are, sort of. I can tell that they are images.
Oh, it's showing all the behind the scenes stuff from OBS too. I didn't realize it was doing that.
Oh
shoot.
We can't cat. You know, it'll clear up. This is awkward. You know,
because
maybe
I'm just sharing OBS as is to Discord.
Yeah. Also, it is distraction for what I've done over here. I'm not sharing my OBS.
I'm sharing my OBS to Discord and Danny's recording it.
Yeah, that's Squid's OBS. It's not my
I don't know how to
OBS.
work OBS, alright?
I also see that I need to scooch myself over just a teensy little bit, because when I move over here, there we go.
Here's what happens if I just hit the start streaming button. Oh, it doesn't have a stream key. Okay, fine. Why didn't you tell me it looked like this, Danny?
It didn't look like this last night. It looks like this today.
What the fuck? Okay, hold on a second. I'm gonna try.
Yeah.
Should I try like stopping and resharing?
But you know what? That can work. Let me go over here. I'll go back to here. While we do this.
Real quick. Sorry.
Hey, we got time. We got it. To get rid of this.
Okay.
Bum, bum, bum.
Let me.
Bum, bum, ba-ba-da, bum, bum.
Okay.
Right click the preview and go full screen projector. Bum, bum.
Oh, okay. One sec.
Bum, ba-da, bum.
I think it switched. I don't know. The thumbnail on Discord will not update for me.
It still has like the same kind of like little pixely look, but I'm figuring that's just Discord.
Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna, instead of doing change window, I'm just gonna share it directly. Okay, no, it's still doing it. I don't know why it's doing that for in the preview for me. I'm not of help.
You know, it's fine. It gives people extra incentive to see what the card actually is. We know what it looks like. Well, Squid knows what it looks like. I vaguely know what they look like.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna switch back to the screen.
Yeah. Oh my god, why is it still doing it? I'm sharing the full screen projection.
OBS of being OBS.
OBS, what the fuck? Why are you like this?
Thank you for the posture check and hydrate, Ari. Thank you.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. I don't know why it's doing this.
Added flavor. You get highlights today.
It's bugging me that it's doing this though.
I understand. Squid, you're understanding what I see on a daily basis. This is a proud moment in a streamer's life. So why not just share the Chrome?
Yes, I have other things set up to help with this.
There's a lot of tools in the back end.
Yeah.
I'm very used to that. Proud moment watching someone with the chain. Look, I'm having an extra bonding experience with one of my mods in Flames. Squid is getting to understand what I do on a daily basis from the inside. Oh
shoot! Hold on. OBS is doing. Go back to the library, Danny. Hold on.
Go back to the library.
Go back to the library.
Go back to the library.
Fucking all right, OBS, die.
You know,
closing you. I'm going to try reopening and try this again.
This is a great moment. Getting to hear someone else tell OBS to fucking explode.
Okay. I think I got it to stop doing that. I'm
Let's
going to
go.
try sharing the full screen projection again. Please look better.
Oh, that does actually, that looks significantly better, actually.
There we go.
Yeah, that's clear. There we go. That's very clear, actually.
Okay, yeah, that's quite a bit better. It still looks a little pixelated in Twitch, but
I mean, to be fair, it is like zoomed in a little bit on Twitch because I've like cropped the window a
oh,
bit. But
is it because I'm doing something stupid? Let me try upping to 1080. Oh, I can't do that because I don't have a high enough tier for Nitro. Okay, well,
yeah,
this
no,
is as high
it's,
as I can stream to Danny, so.
you know what? It'll be fine because like I'm also like streaming in 720. It'll work out. It'll look fine.
Okay.
Besides, it can actually see the cards now.
They're a little bit clearer, and more importantly, there's no fucking OBS backend stuff visible.
Yeah.
I don't know why it was doing that before.
Just OBS decided it wants to be visible.
I guess.
OBS do be funky like that sometimes. Yay!
So, do you want me to explain the process I went through to pick these cards, or?
Yes.
Okay. So we have 120 cards for Danny to rank. And I picked them more or less at random. Specifically, because I knew there were going to be some cards that us Yu-Gi-Oh fans would be very angry if they were not present. Each of the 6 series, I'm not counting the newest one, got 3 cards that were written in as is. And those are typically cards that the main characters would predominantly use. So like for the first series, it's Dark Magician, Blue Eyes White Dragon, and Red Eyes Black Dragon. So those 18 cards got in just for free. After that, every type got 2 monsters guaranteed, which I picked at random. And then on top of that, the other half of the cards, basically just picked at completely random. I might have picked a type of spell, I might have picked a type of trap, I might have picked another monster. All random. And I picked them all in a completely random order, so there is no rhyme or reason for why these cards are going to show up in the order that they do. Because cat chaos.
Yes. Chaos. It's very on brand.
Mm-hmm.
Yay.
So then, shall we get started, Danny?
Yes. I'm excited.
All right. Our first card, and this is why I can't just share the browser window, is because I have this, a larger version of the card image, so that you can see it a little bit better.
Oh.
So the tiers are...
Start from the bottom.
Okay, the tier going from the bottom up is Y, Not For Me, Pretty Cool, All the Yes, and Wood. Danny insisted on the Wood category.
That was my input on the rating system. Is there had
Danny
to be...
literally told me no matter what tiers I create, there has to be a Wood category at the top.
And that was literally the only input that I had for the tiers.
Mm-hmm. Sorry.
Look,
First
Luis.
card. Luis, are you really that surprised? Anyway. First card, we have General Gantala of the Ice Barrier.
It makes me think of like a monk. Or like the stereotypical monk from like an ARPG.
No, he kind of does look that way, yeah.
Actually kind of looks like the monk. Or like the monk that they have in like the little still images that they have for the monk in Diablo 3. Kind of a little bit.
He does kind of have that look now that you mention it, yeah.
That's kind of cool.
I do also actually have the Japanese names of the cards written down as well.
Ooh.
Well, translated.
Yeah.
It's basically just Ganthara, Valiant Commander of the Ice Barrier. So, more or less the same name.
Close enough.
I don't know. Valiant Commander just sounds a little bit cooler than General, though.
It kind of does. I want you to know I'm very much wanting to put that in pretty cool just for the fucking pun.
We can if you want.
I want to put it in pretty cool.
Your list.
I do want to put it in pretty
all right. Into pretty cool. General Guntala goes.
Yeah, we put the ice in pretty cool. Let's go.
We're already off to a weird start.
I did tell you that this was gonna be chaos.
Oh yeah, no, I expected it.
Let's go.
Okay. Next card. I think this is our first trap card, I want to say. Or a spell, one of the two. It's not a monster. UA signing deal.
That's...
Or, to use the Japanese name, Ultra Athlete Flagship Deal.
That name is so funny.
There is actually a set of cards that are all UAs / Ultra Athletes, and they're all like baseballers or footballers or soccer players and shit like that.
And you know what? This one...
Yeah.
Because it literally looks like... It looks like it could be confused for like a cutscene out of one of those little like random arcade sports games.
Oh, it kind of does.
I kind of want to put it in Y. Because I'm just like, why is this here? Where did this come from?
Alright, we have our first Y. I honestly was kind of not expecting that.
You get surprised because I'm confused.
Yeah.
Genuinely confused.
Why are there ball players in my card game?
Like, what the fuck? Why are you in this? Why are you in my combat card game? What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
What do you have to do with this?
Honestly, it works for me because I don't like those cards either. They're annoying.
Let's go.
Next card. Also not a monster. Actually, I think Signing Deal was our first spell. This is going to be our first trap card. Melfi Playhouse.
That's adorable.
It's so cute. The Melfis are all adorable.
That's cute. I love...
They're all these just like pastel colored stuffed animals.
I like the little cat just loafed on the rainbow in the background.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool. That is absolutely pretty cool.
And I love that these first three cards show the absolute range of Yu-Gi-Oh! Because we have Icy Monk, sports ball players, pastel stuffed animals.
I love that. That's so cute. That goes in pretty cool.
Pretty cool?
That goes in pretty cool.
Do you want to do like above below sort of things within tiers? So like the further to the left it is,
Probably
the higher it is
that.
in that tier?
Yeah, I probably should do
Okay.
that.
So above or below Gantala?
I have a soft spot for the cute, so that goes above.
Okay. There we go. Next card. Oh, I forgot the Japanese name of that card. Melfi Time.
That's so cute.
Mm-hmm. Next card we have. And this is its full name. Oop, wrong button. Number 6 Chronomaly Atlantis. Number 6 is part of its name.
I like the art.
I honestly love this card.
That's rad.
I genuinely love the idea of just a gigantic fucking golem made out of, like, glaciers, mountains, and volcanics.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, and Japanese, it is numbers 6 OOP Arts Atlantal.
I love the slight difference.
Mm-hmm. It's Atlantis or Atlantal, but not actually Atlantis.
amazing. I love that. I think it might actually be the first one in all DS.
All right, let's go.
Just because that's that's incredibly rad art, and I like the the combination of like the focal and the scale.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
good.
Yeah. I'm gonna bring it back up. Yeah, I love just how giant it feels
as
the flight image.
As someone that knows a thing or two about scale and perspective.
Yep, that'd do it. That makes sense. That makes sense.
I understand proper scale.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's such a cool looking card.
It really is.
Next up, our 5th card.
That looks like a dragon.
Kind of, probably because it is a dragon. We have Soravis, the Ancient and Ascended, or in Japanese, Soravis, the Ancient Holy Crowned One.
So, immediately, the first thing that my brain thinks of when I see this, I'm like, I feel like I've fought this in one of the Souls games.
You're kind of right.
It kind of makes me... Oh my god, I just realized. It kind of makes me think of fucking Seath the Scaleless.
A little bit. You know what I think it is?
Yeah?
I think it's the flowy robes and the flowy hair.
I think it was a combination of that. A lot of
Souls bosses have those.
And the placement of the legs there. That's what makes me think a lot of Seath, because you can only see the upper half of the dragon.
Yeah.
For the most part.
I do like that you can kind of see the tail in the background down on the lower left.
Yeah.
Just kind of implying just how freaking huge this thing is.
Long dragon.
Oh. So where's Soravis going?
I'm gonna go with... Personally, I'm gonna go with pretty cool.
Pretty cool?
Pretty cool.
Not feeling him quite as much as Atlantis?
Not quite as much.
All right.
I'm feeling pretty cool.
So do you like it more or less than Melfi?
I like it less than the cute thing.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. And
does
for me,
still be... Yeah.
Yeah, it does. It goes in between.
Okay.
For me, it's just because there's not as much in the frame.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Like if there was a little more to there, maybe. But like, it's a cool design. It is a very cool design. It just makes me want to see a little more of it.
Fair. Is it going to be safe to assume that Guntal is more or less going to be at the bottom of Pretty Cool just because he's there for the pun?
It'll depend. There might be some that go below.
All right.
We'll see.
Next is Sprite Carrot.
Interesting.
Like lightning sprites.
Like lightning.
Mm-hmm. This is actually our first Thunder monster.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Is it like a whip or a flail?
I don't actually know. I never saw this card until I made this tier list.
It's like, there's a lot going on in this.
I will say, I like whenever lightning is not blue.
Oh yeah, no, having like different colored lightning is always like, it's always neat. I like little aspects of that. There's so much going on in this card though.
It's a bit busy, yeah.
And I like the hair. Hair's cool.
Mm-hmm.
This might surprise people. I'm gonna say all the yes.
Okay, Danny does not want to bang the lightning monster.
I have a very knowledgeable relationship with electricity.
Fair. Oh, above or below Atlantis?
This is also gonna probably surprise you. I'm gonna say below, just because like I wanted to see like a little bit more focus on the main art, and I feel like I'm getting distracted by that celestial background a little bit.
Okay.
It's cool. It's just very busy.
It'd be nicer to have a planar background to make the interesting looking monster stand out. Okay.
I'm surprising people already with this. I can tell.
A little bit, honestly. Next up. Hold on. Get this guy's full name. Dino Wrestler King T. Rextel.
The shoulder pads are literally just bones.
It's a T-Rex guy who is a wrestler wearing T-Rex bones for shoulder pads.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, there are humanoid dinosaur wrestlers as a set of cards in this game.
This is why there needs to be more fucking dinosaurs. I'm just sitting here just like... just in pure like, what?
Yep. I knew this would confuse the hell out of you, but still.
It certainly has. Because on one side I'm like, yeah, no, it's a dinosaur wrestler. That's pretty cool. On the other side, Jesus fucking Christ, it's morbid as hell is using a fucking dinosaur bone shoulder pad. Jesus
I don't know
Christ.
if those are real bones. They might just be part of the costume, but at the same time, that would be like a human wrestler strolling out with fake human skulls on their shoulders,
I mean,
which is...
You know, I can't say that that's not something that would happen.
Hey, probably. I wouldn't be surprised.
Somebody's
if it has happened.
probably done it.
Wrestling.
Yeah. Somebody's probably done it.
Yep.
That's pretty cool. I'm gonna go.
You like the Dino Wrestler?
I do like the Dino Wrestler. That's gonna go in pretty cool. Just
pretty
because,
cool. Right.
just because it hit me immediately with a massive bout of what the fuck.
That's Yu-Gi-Oh! It's all kinds of weird ideas that somehow kind of work.
It's like I like that. That's cool.
All right, so where in pretty cool is King T. Rextel going?
So, this is the first one that goes below our funny Iceman.
Funny Ice Monk.
It's so like bizarre, but I love that you can tell that it's still the same Yu-Gi-Oh art style.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like I love that.
I don't know about this working. Fair. The Dino Wrestlers are probably one of the weaker looking sets, but it's still kind of a neat idea. And I don't know if I would have liked it better than just humans in dinosaur costumes or actual
I think that would have looked goofier. It'd have been like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movies from the 90s.
With the big like paper mache heads.
Oh, I love those movies so much, especially the scenes when you can see the actor underneath the costume.
Oh, yeah, like through the mouth or whatever.
Because it's so fucking... It's a combination of curse, but also so fucking funny.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know they're inside that suit sweating their ass off because it's too damn hot.
Oh god, probably. Especially under all those studio lights and shit.
And that's like that's the only cool air that they're getting in that entire suit.
Ugh. Next card. I believe this is another trap. The Sealing Ceremony of Subathon.
Those are tadpoles, and that's ninja.
Those are tadpoles in ninja headbands with a ninja. Yes, Danny? No, I found what broke her. The ninja tadpoles.
Fucking ninja tadpoles. I was just talking about fucking ninja. Now we got ninja tadpoles, okay. You know, I suppose there's more ridiculous things that could be ninjas, but you know, the art I like.
The art is very cool.
The ideology of the card, though, is so fucking ridiculous.
In Japanese, it's known as the water releasing ceiling move.
That I don't know how to parse that.
If it helps, water is one of the properties that a card can have.
It's true, but it sounds like
this is
someone's
a card that's meant to work with water monsters.
I will say the description that the card has in Japanese makes me think someone's trying not to piss themselves. Can't help it.
Why?
I'm not wrong. That's the worst part.
You're not. Oh god damn it.
See, this is how I win. I make you all fucking laugh. I like the art. However, the card is not for me.
We have our first not for me.
Thank you for the posture check and hydrate. I need to do that. I'm gonna slide in front of Squidge.
Okay.
That's why I have it set up like this. Because I can slide in front of you without blocking you.
It works.
Eee. Oh.
Oh god, I need to catch my breath for a moment. Holy fuck.
I made you laugh that hard. Let's go.
A little bit.
I did it.
Doesn't help that I'm still kind of waiting for my allergy meds to kick in, so my nose is a little stuffed.
Bucket! Hi, Bucket! Thank you for the resub. Appreciate flam.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. This is probably gonna be a card that speaks to you, Danny.
It's a pie, isn't it?
No, actually.
Oh.
Chef's special recipe.
I can already tell you that's going in pretty cool right below the cute. Because that's a fucking burger.
Yeah, it's a chef preparing a burger.
That is a burger.
I am probably going to mispronounce the Japanese name because it has French words in it.
And I am staying hydrated, Bucket. Thank you. Appreciate.
Recette de spécialité. Chef's specialty recipe.
They used French.
They used French.
They used French.
This whole set has French in it. And it's all like cooking and summoning monsters via cooking.
So I can already tell, like, this one, I like what they've done with the art for this a lot, because it's a little busy, but not busy enough that you can't make out little details, like the funny little tomato slice belt buckle. And the fact that there's double lettuce on this burger, and no top bun.
It looks like he's still constructing it, so there could be more.
He's still constructing it. Also, he's got his pinky out. You know, he's fancy. He's got his pinky out with the spatula.
Yeah, he's a French chef.
He's got a little.
Obviously, they gotta be fancy.
He's got a little imp wing off his shoulder. He wasn't wearing a shirt. You know, that would have been a very interesting card, actually. You know, if they had legitimately made a shirtless chef, I probably would have been so like taken aback by that it would have upped itself in the rating list for me.
And yeah, Ari's correct. The monsters are a combination of demons and fancy dishes.
I love that, actually. That's a cool concept. I actually really like that.
Yeah. It's a whole set of cooking cards.
And honestly, that's not a bad job making a burger.
Not really, no.
That's a pretty detailed burger.
So you said pretty cool below Melfi's?
Yes.
Okay. Maybe art. Stick it in there. Okie dokie.
Like that.
Yeah. I was happy when that popped up. I was like, ooh, chefery card. That's gonna like that.
Yeah, it's like appealing to the cat food.
Okay. This card, very simple name. Rainbow Dragon.
He's a dragon.
Mhm.
It kind of looks like... I'm gonna be honest, it kind of looks like a bug dragon.
A little bit.
It's the little arm things.
The little arm things, and I think the way that the scales are, it looks a little bit more like an exoskeleton than just dragon scales.
Yeah, it's like... It looks more like plating.
Yeah, that's it.
And again, it's like, I like it. It's cool. It also makes me want to see more of it. Because I see that the wings are partially cut off the frame of the card.
A little bit.
It's
I
like...
do like that it has feathered wings up near the head and then bat wings down further back.
Yeah. It's like, it's got the double up on the wings.
Mhm.
Although the wings themselves, it looks like more... It also kind of looks more like plating that is imitating feathers.
A little bit, yeah.
It's like the upper portions of the wing look more like... They almost kind of look robotic. Looks more like a frame. Which is cool. I like that.
I will say, though, one mark against it.
Yeah.
I don't really appreciate that it's called Rainbow Dragon, but the only part of it that's a rainbow are little jewels in its side.
It is kind of like just like 3 different colors aside from the gems. I've noticed that.
It's mostly just like white, gold, and light blue, and that's not really rainbow.
I would put it above the other dragon just a little bit because like I'm getting a little more, but I still want to see more of it because like,
okay,
if it showed me the entirety of the wings, I'd put it higher.
Okay,
but it's cool. It's a cool card. Cool dragon.
All right, this was one that I adore for particular reasons. I love machines. Shut up.
No, it's understandable.
Technically, these letters would be spelled out, but I'm just going to say it how they said it in the show because it's easier. V through Z Dragon Catapult Cannon.
There's so much going on here.
There is so much going on because it's 5 different machines combined into one giant robot.
Oh my god, it's the Megazord.
It kind of is, actually. It's like one of the biggest forms of a set of machines that are all, like, combinable.
So, I have to be, like, honest about this. The thing that's killing me and making me giggle so much. They did not have to put that fucking dragon head where it is.
If you saw the component monsters, you'd understand why it's there, but you're correct. It did not need a dragon head over the dick.
It did not need a dragon crotch. I like it. I really like this because, like, this is giving me what I've been mentioning about the other cards, except for, like, one little portion of this wing over here. I'm seeing every bit of this aside from, like, the very extremity.
Yeah. Also, like, you don't really need to see the whole thing sometimes. Like, if a little bit is cut off, that's fine, because all the card art is this square.
But they're giving me enough to actually, like, see what this card is.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm getting the full picture here, and I like it.
So, I might be wrong about this, but I think this is actually one of the cards that has had its art censored in the US.
That is so funny.
Well, specifically, you see those 2 big cannons? Like the laser cannons?
Yep.
I believe those are just like actual like gun barrels in the Japanese. And they switched it to laser cannons because that's less violent.
They got the Pokemon treatment.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. That goes in all the yes.
All the yes? Alright.
Yeah.
Are we putting the giant robot above or below the giant mountain range?
I'm gonna put it in the middle.
In the middle. Alright.
I'll put it in the middle. Partially because the dragon crotch made me giggle a little bit, but also the fact that it has literal chest cannons.
It does. I just love it because I'm a sucker for machines and mechas, and I love combining mechas, and it's cool looking.
Like,
it's really fucking cool looking.
And like that's the thing with me. It takes a lot for me to like really be like, oh, that's cool for like mechs and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. All right. Our 12th card, Fossil Dragon Skulgios.
And that is a dragon skeleton. Well, that is a dinosaur skeleton.
Mm-hmm.
That is a
rock
T-Rex. It's a rock.
Well, because it's a fossil. It's a living skeleton, dinosaur fossil.
That is amazing. I'm giggling so much from that. It took the extra time. Be like, yeah, no, it's a rock. Love that.
Its Japanese name does the same thing. It's called Paleozoic Fossil Dragon Skulgioth.
Amazing. Amazing.
I like the addition of Paleozoic.
I like the addition of that too. That is definitely firmly in the pretty cool.
All right, we're in pretty cool.
I want to put it just below the funny chef.
Below funny chef. Okay.
That's cool. I like the extra detail.
Mm-hmm. 13th card. King Beast Barbaros.
That is...
Or in Japanese, Beast God King Barbaros.
They had to go a little bit extra in the Japanese name.
A little bit extra.
I'm trying to make out.
I like that it's a centaur shape without the horse.
Yeah, like it is a tar, but like
big cat, I guess.
Kind of, but also looks like mechanical.
A little bit.
Because
really,
like
I think this and some of its related cards want to work with some specific machines.
Yeah. Because like I'm looking at it and it's just like the body just does not look fleshy.
Really?
Well, not the human half, the lower half.
Yeah. I can kind of see it.
Especially like the tail. The tail is like really like...
Okay, yeah, the tail definitely. What do you think of the armor though?
The armor is like, that is extra. That is super extra armor.
It is super extra, but I kind of love it. I love the pharaoh headdress look on the head and like the armored skirt around the waist.
It has like,
it does look cool.
It's like 80s villain-esque armor, like super flamboyant over the top.
Oh my gosh, it is. You're absolutely right.
This is like 100% something that like fucking Skeletor would come out and just to be fucking extra and fancy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You do it so much better.
I hate the fact that I can do Skeletor's fucking yeah.
I don't hate it. It's a fun voice.
It really is. Thank you for the hydrate. I appreciate that.
Thank you, Bucket.
I'm also...
Right, so where's the Beast God King gonna go?
Beast...
did you have something else to say?
Yeah, no, Beast God King, I think, also kind of goes in pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, I really do like the art, and I'm gonna say it a lot. I'm gonna say this a lot today, probably. I really like the art.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I just saw a little bit more of him from the front.
Oh, just like a slightly better angle?
Yeah.
Okay. So, we're in pretty cool.
I'm gonna say in between the first dragon and Funny Rainbow Dragon.
Okay. There we go.
I feel like that's a good spot. Is this a haunted house?
Almost.
Because I'm already like seeing the art for this and I'm like...
So our first field spell of the day. Karakuri Showdown Castle.
Okay, so it's not a haunted house. It's an armored castle.
Or hilariously, in Japanese, it's just called Storming Karakuri Castle. So I think there was a translation error. Because I think it's called Storming because there's a lightning storm happening.
Yeah.
But they took it as storming as in invading the castle.
Oh yeah, no, that's absolutely a translation error because that's an armored castle that kind of looks like it may potentially be able to move.
Maybe.
Question mark?
For a little background, this is part of a set called the Karakuris, which are based on the old Japanese mechanical doll puppets.
Which,
like clockwork puppets.
Yeah, which absolutely, this is a pretty cool card.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's going to be above anything else and pretty cool because it's castle.
Even the humanoid dino wrestler.
Even the humanoid dino wrestler. It is a castle. I like it.
Yeah,
but it's a castle.
Okay.
It's a castle with guns. The guns add to it for me. Just because it's absurd. I like it.
Yep.
Cool.
All right. Now, basically, the mascot of the entire series, he had to be here. Good old Dark Magician.
Gotta have Dark Magician.
In Japanese, Black Magician.
You know?
Because, black magic. Ooh, spooky, spooky.
It's pretty to the point. It's almost... I'm gonna be honest, it's almost how German treats a lot of words. Very to the point. Very direct. Yeah.
I will admit, I do love some of the later art that they created for this guy and Blue Eyes more than the original card art.
Yeah, I can understand.
The original card art has nostalgia, but this just looks so much cooler.
Yeah.
It's so much more dynamic of a pose than him just standing there.
It is. You got a little bit of depth. There's a little bit of depth of field here.
You got a depth. Looks like he's about to pull off some cool spinny trick with his staff.
And then you've got the big tablet in the background.
Mm-hmm. Giant ancient tablet.
Also, pretty cool.
Yeah.
I would put it above the skeleton.
Above the skeleton dinosaur, really?
I'll put it above the skeleton dinosaur. Because we got a little bit more going on. And again, that thing that I kept mentioning about the other cards. You basically see literally all of the you see all of the character. And the background is not taking away from it.
Let's go.
That's pretty good.
Alright. Card number 16. Luna Light Cat Dancer.
Wood.
I knew it. I knew this was going to be our first wood. I'm just going to stick her up there right now.
Yep, there we go. There you go.
Yep.
There you go, everybody. We got the first one.
Pretty cat lady dance fighter.
Yep. There we go.
Luis, you cannot be surprised.
Yeah, I don't think anybody is surprised by this in the slightest. This is just a pretty card.
Oh yeah, the little lights are very pretty cards. And I believe it has a different phase of the moon in the background.
Also like that, I'm gonna assume that's a headpiece.
Yes.
I like that. That's cool.
That's like a big flowy ribbon skirt, headpiece, tights, long hair.
It's just like the best part about it. It literally ticks that box, like everything that's going on in this.
Yeah. Just cat neurons activating.
It's like there's so much going on in the background of the card, but at the same time, it's all like pointing back to the character in the card. It's like it's highlighting it instead of taking away, and that's perfect.
I like as well how the beams of light are framing her.
Yep. It also brings your focus back into the center.
Yep.
I like that. I'm a sucker for that.
Mm-hmm. No, like genuinely, like not even horny. The Lunalights are beautiful cards.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, get back here, OBS. Number 17. This is the card that Ari is probably the most excited for. Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon.
That is a lot.
A space dragon made of light, I guess?
Yeah.
I love the power pose that they always put these humanoid dragons in.
And
You know
it's,
what I mean?
yeah. And I do have to admit, they did actually do the thing I was wanting from the other dragon cards. They actually show.
You can see the whole dragon.
Yeah, you can see the entire dragon, which immediately puts it above the other ones to me.
Mm-hmm.
Because it actually shows the dragon.
He's at least beating Rainbow.
Yeah,
I'm assuming that means pretty cool, not all a yes.
E.
Okay. I do also love the design of its wings. Like,
It's
I love
cool.
normal dragon wings that look, leathery and whatnot, but fancy dragon wings are always so good.
Energy wings.
Mm-hmm.
E.
Does he beat the dinosaur skeleton? Or the dinosaur fossil?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Does he beat Dark Magician?
Honestly?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna have to say yes to that.
That's valid. This is your tier list,
Yeah,
Danny.
I'm gonna have to say yes to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about the chef and the cute stuffed animals?
Look, I have my weaknesses. I'm gonna put it just
Okay.
behind the.
So he does not. So cuteness and cooking still beat anything else so far.
You're learning a
What
lot
rock
about the
dragon
cat.
wings? I don't know what monster you're specifically talking about, Wilson.
Wilson,
but
that's Valstrax. That's a
yeah.
different game.
I was about to say that does bring to mind Valstrax, and that is my favorite Elder Dragon. So yes.
Yes, bucket, correct. I know exactly what I'm about.
Okay. A little bit of a weird one this time, but double check. Number 39, Utopia.
Another one with
Again.
numbers.
Yep. It's the series that this guy is from. There's a whole plot point of there's these 100 number cards that they have to collect,
Right.
and so basically anyone with number something is part of that set. Very quick synopsis. I know it's not fully accurate given what else they do in that series. I don't know. I don't care. I never watched it because I could not stand the protagonist.
That's fair. Honestly, that's kind of like a big deterrent from watching a lot of things.
Yeah. Because, like, the thing with the Yu-Gi-Oh anime is I know that the protagonist does, like, 90% of the dueling.
Yeah.
And considering all of his cards are, like, onomatopoeia puns, but consequently they all have words like ga ga ga, go go go, and
Oh my god.
Zubaba, I was like, nope, I'm not going to listen to that for 100 episodes. Thank you.
Thanks for the hydrate. Huh.
But anyway, we're not talking about those. What do you think of Utopia?
So.
Yeah?
I'm gonna say this. This one, not for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Not a big fan of the big holy warrior?
I'm not.
sort of
I'm
look?
not a big fan of the big holy warrior sort of look.
Okay.
The unholy.
You know, that is a valid point.
Also,
Is there anything about the design you do like?
I like what they try to do there with sword. I get that they're trying to make like that the feel of motion. There's a little bit of distortion in that.
A little bit, yeah.
Because it looks like it's supposed to be like a straight edge blade.
Yeah,
But
it
it's
kind of
more-
looks like he's kind of mid-swing.
Yeah. Like that's cool.
mid-swing.
Little cool perspective.
me send you something you may like. Maybe. Okay, yeah, that works, Wilson. No worries.
Like, this goes deeper for me because, like, aesthetically, I don't actually like the paladin imagery and stuff like that. Unless
This card
it's
is paladin looking, isn't it?
yeah. The only like exception that I normally have for like paladin looks are specifically oath-breaking paladins.
The edgy paladins?
Yes.
What if I told you that he's not on the list, but there is an edgy version of this guy?
That would be higher.
I will say, you can't see it in the art, obviously, because it's still.
Yeah.
I do appreciate the wings because they're like mechanical pop-out wings.
Yeah. I think that was the other thing that kind of like knocked it a little bit for me, is that the sword kind of blocks up the entirety of like one of the wings, basically.
Yeah.
And the other one
is blocked by his giant-ass shoulder pad.
Yep. That's kind of the other reason that I don't normally like paladins, because they have those massive fuck-off pauldrons.
Okay, so does he beat or lose to the Ninja Tadpoles?
I'm gonna put it above the Ninja Tadpoles, but the Ninja Tadpoles just kind of just made me lose it in laughing.
Valid. Okay. Our 19th card. Yes. Abyss Actor Superstar.
That's funky. I like that. You know what?
These are all like weird, kind of like netherworldy stage performers. Like they're all named after roles in plays and stuff.
So I'm gonna put this at like the bottom of all the yes.
Okay.
And my reasoning for this, deadass, this looks like a character that I would see in Robots.
Yes, it is supposed to be cut off like this, Wilson. The art for this guy is rectangular because he's a pendulum monster. And because they needed extra room for the second effect that it has, pendulum cards have rectangular card art instead of square card art.
Makes sense.
If you're talking about it on the tier list, it's just because it's set to square images.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like a character straight out of fucking Robots.
Yeah, kinda.
It's the the wider, like pointier joints and the like thin arms and legs.
The lanky limbs especially.
Yeah.
They feel very stick-like.
Yeah. Good movie.
I do like the look, and I do like the things in the background that again help kind of frame him a little bit better.
And very, very good with like the focal point. Because like both the pseudo stage and the lights do a really good job of bringing the attention back into the center of the frame. It's good.
Framing the monster as it should.
I like that.
20th card. Air Orca.
That is a flying whale.
This is a flying whale.
That is, they literally made a flying whale.
It is a flying angry whale.
Oh my god, it's one of the legendary Pokemon. I can't unsee that. You can't unsee that.
Which legendary? Or are you saying it just has the vibes of a legendary Pokemon?
Fuck, my memory of Pokemon names is failing me so bad right now. But I know someone knows exactly what I'm fucking talking about.
I feel like I'm just forgetting one. I have no idea.
Kyogre, thank you.
Oh, Kyogre. Oh, kinda. Kyogre if it had Groudon's color scheme.
Yes. It's like a fusion of the two. Except it's an orca.
With bat wings?
Maybe? They're like in between bat and bird wings.
Kinda. Also, as you've been asking, all the wings are in view.
Yeah. this absolutely goes into this, and it goes into pretty cool. It's up there. I would put it above the skeleton.
I don't quite know why they gave it hot rod flames, but
it makes it goes faster. It goes faster.
So beats the T-Rex fossil but loses to Dark Magician?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just because it's cool, although they did not have to make it stick its tongue out like that either. It looks like it's trying way too hard to be cool. I
think its mouth is just open.
I think it is too, but it looks like it's trying way too hard to be cool.
Also, you want to know something, Danny?
What's up?
That's one of the few sea serpent type monsters in the game.
It's a sea serpent.
It's a sea serpent.
It's a sea serpent. Of course it's a sea serpent. An orca is a sea serpent. Okay.
Sea serpent is more just big ocean monster.
You know what? You know what would work for that? That's better than calling it a sea monster. Calling it a leviathan.
Actually, yeah, that would probably work as a better descriptor for sea serpent than sea serpent.
It really is. I am kind of hoping that sea serpent is a mistranslation.
I don't know. I could go check that real quick if you want.
Why not?
Okay.
That's really funny to me that it's considered a sea serpent.
Let me see here. In Japanese, it is called kairyu or sea dragon. So,
sea dragon. So yeah, no,
it's probably not as good as Leviathan with how the type turned out, but considering this has been around since the start of the game,
yeah,
I'm guessing sea serpent is just it's not a bad translation.
No, they went with sea serpent because it's closer in line to dragon. I get it. I get the logic behind it.
And I understand why they wouldn't want to just call it sea dragon when there's also a dragon type.
Exactly.
That just get confusing.
Because it is definitely not a dragon, even though it is also definitely not a serpent. It's closer to that than a dragon.
Yeah. But yeah, just over time as the game evolved, the sea serpents just kind of became like big. Like there's some that are definitely sea serpents, but there's others that are like weird flying orcas, for example.
Yeah.
Anyway. 21st card. This is a trap. This is one of my favorite cards just because of how silly it is. Compulsory evacuation device.
That it's literally just ejecting it. I love the exit sign.
Yep.
Because that's not an exit.
All this card does is return a monster on the field back to the owner's hand.
Oh.
It literally just yeets them back out of the game.
Love that. That's so funny.
It's such a goofy looking card.
It's so goofy. A
giant yeet machine.
I am gonna put that in pretty cool. I'm absolutely putting that in pretty cool just because it's so silly.
All right, where are we putting the rocket powered yeet machine?
I would say put it just right behind the dragons.
Okay, so behind fancy Elder Scrolls dragon.
Yeah. Because like it's showing me. It's also yeah, they're close enough.
Yeah, fair. But yeah, what were you saying? It shows you.
It shows what the card does. It doesn't just give me a picture. It is actually telling me what it does in the image. So bonus points.
You can look at that art and pretty clearly tell what it's supposed to do.
Like image explanation. I'll take it.
All right. One of my favorite dragons. Probably not my favorite, but I do like this guy and his related cards. Red Dragon Archfiend.
That is absolutely a demon.
Or, as the Japanese name is, Red Demon's Dragon.
Yep. That is absolutely a demon. That is 100% just a demon.
Generally, Yu-Gi-Oh will translate demon into Archfiend.
Which, I mean, is a type of demon.
Oh, yeah. And honestly, Archfiend just sounds kind of cooler than demon sometimes.
Yeah. Edgelord coming to the surface. Oh, no.
Yeah, Bucket? You like the big demonic dragon?
So, I also like the demonic dragon.
What if I told you he's part of a set of just other big fiery demonic dragons?
So, that's definitely going above the funny flying orca.
I figured. Does he beat Dark Magician? Let's use the fucking Japanese name. Fuck it, you're adorable.
This one, I don't think so. I think just behind Dark Magician.
Just behind Dark Magician?
Yeah.
Any particular reason why?
Again, is cut off. If there wasn't cut off, absolutely would put it above Dark Magician.
Fair.
I want to see the whole wing. It's like, god damn it, give me the whole wing.
I will also say, I like how simple the background is, yet it looks like a big fire explosion happening underneath him.
Yeah.
Like the Archfiend dragons are just such cool birds. I love them so much.
Yeah, just so it is known, if it showed me the entire wing and gave me that like full like super edgy menacing presence, absolutely would go above Dark Magician.
Valid. A lot of dragons are probably gonna get knocked off for that just because they're so fucking big.
It's like that's
they
the
can't
thing.
fit in their art.
If they're huge, because like they do actually have a card, and it was the first one I put in all in yes. They have a card that shows you the fucking magnitude.
Mm-hmm.
Do that.
Oh yeah, Atlantis.
Yeah, do that.
True. Very true. Okay. Next up. I do not know if I'm going to say this word right. I don't know if there's a way to say it right. Zurziel, ruler of the evil-eyed.
All the yes.
Or Cursed Eyes Kings.
All the yes.
You want to fuck this thing, Danny.
Not quite there, but this definitely gets all the yes in his second in that.
Why did I hear wood? I could have sworn I heard wood.
No, I didn't say wood. Okay. It's not quite there because I see a lot of very pointy edges here.
Too prickly for the cat?
A little too spiky, but I do like the I do like that this is basically an Eldritch Abomination.
Basically, yeah.
Literally just an Eldritch Abomination, and I vibe with that. It's absolutely
with all
sick.
The eyes everywhere.
Yeah, and the little dangly bits.
All right, so we're in all the yeses. Zurziel gone. Second.
Yep.
Oop, not you.
That was a very easy. That was a very easy second. All the yes. Dangly bits.
You're right. This guy is very Eldritch looking.
Yeah, it's the eyes. It's the eyes everywhere.
It's the eyes, and it's like the leathery look it has all over as well. Like the wings on the back.
Yeah, like the thing with its design is it's not just the fact that it has eyes everywhere, but one, they're like your stereotypical yellow eldritch eyes that just appear everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
In places where eyes shouldn't be.
Yep.
Thank you for the hydrate, okay? Thank you.
Thank you, Lucky.
And thank you for redeeming the posture check, Squid.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so that was Zurziel.
I think everyone is starting to understand my taste a little bit better.
A little bit. This is fun.
I'm happy.
Alright. Number 24, or card 24 I should say, because some cards actually are called number.
Yeah.
Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon.
You know, that's a very accurate description.
Mm-hmm. I like this guy because he's one of the dragons that doesn't have wings.
It is very interesting.
Like, he's still very iconic looking, but he doesn't have dragon wings.
Yeah, it's got back spikes.
Yeah.
With little orbs on them. I like
also, it's a little hard to tell, but he does actually have heterochromia. One eye is one color, the other eye is the other color.
I was about to say that, and also I like that there's asymmetry in this card. It's not symmetrical art. Like the design of the dragon itself is asymmetrical, and I like that. I'm gonna put it above the skeleton.
Second pendulum card, Ari. We had Abyss Actor Superstar a little bit ago.
Yeah, which I have up there. Obvious. Because I really vibed with that. Absolutely gonna put this above the dinosaur skeleton. That's cool. I like it.
Lower than Air Orca?
Now you know what?
Does he beat?
No, it does beat the Orca. That is fair.
Okay.
Now I do have to agree with that.
He still loses to Red Dragon Archfiend.
A little bit, yeah.
You know what? Completely valid. Because like as cool and asymmetrical as he is, he does look a little bit dorky.
He does look a little bit goofy, just a little bit.
But you are right. Like it's designing asymmetry that looks good is very difficult, and I think they did this guy and all of his related odd eyes cards. All right, and our 25th card, Dark Bishop Archfiend.
Another Archfiend.
Or, obviously, to use the Japanese name, Dark Bishop Daemon. D-A-E-M-O-N.
Of course they use Daemon. Of course they use the Old English.
Also, this guy is part of a set of demons that are all themed after chess pieces. He is the bishop chess piece.
I'm gonna say it. It's cooler. Yeah. It's cooler than the Flying Orca.
He is kind of cooler than the Flying Orca.
He's cooler than the Flying Orca, but I don't think it's cooler than the asymmetrical dragon.
That is completely valid. I fully respect that decision.
I would, however, watch a cartoon that is based around a character that looks like this, because it gives me, like... The art style that they've gone with for this reminds me of, like, gargoyles.
As Ari said, he is one of the older cards on this list.
Yeah.
So it does make a little bit of sense. And honestly, from what I remember all the other ones looking like, they do kind of have that, like... Yeah, like Skeletor and his gang vibes, the evil group from the cartoon. But they also look really cool. Like, I love the robe, I love the clawed shoulder pads.
Like, they're extra, but not too extra.
Yeah. It's that fine line you have to walk.
Because if you get to the line where you get too extra, then you just kind of look goofy. Yeah.
You don't want to go too edgy.
How are you doing, my fellow villains?
All right. The other super classic write-in card who just had to be here. Good old Blue Eyes White Dragon.
There it is.
There's our boy.
And you know, it's almost entirely in frame, except for, you know, that one half of a wing.
A little bit of the wing, but
most of it's there. Most of it's there.
And I did pick this card because he does parallel with the Dark Magician with the tablet in the back as well.
Yeah.
Also because it was either this art or the original art. Those were the only two options I had when I pulled all this stuff out of Master Duel.
It's true. I think I'm gonna put it below the asymmetrical dragon.
Blue Eyes loses to Odd Eyes. Is it just because he's not super fancy looking, or?
It's just that I haven't seen too many things pull off that asymmetrical look well.
Okay, so it's not that Blue Eyes is worse, it's that Odd Eyes does a rare thing really good.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's more so like that. Also, 1 second. I heard a knock on my door.
Yep, do what you gotta do. And apparently that is dance and then fall over. How y'all doing today, chat? I'm glad to hear Bucket. What's up, Wilson? You just didn't sleep well last night, or? Oh, fancy cat back.
Must not have been too important.
No. Like,
They knocked on my door a few times, and then when I went to see what was up, there was nobody there.
You're haunted.
No, because I heard the door downstairs.
Oh.
I was like, okay. I guess they're taking care of it.
Nice to know that they tried to get your attention and then promptly did not need your attention.
It's like, okay. It's like, I'm working right now.
Mm-hmm.
You ready? Oh. Oh yeah, that. I'm excited for more stuff from that.
Yeah.
Next part of Panaconi.
Mm-hmm. Why did I? Yeah, back to the cards.
Yee.
This is one of my favorites, and I remember I've shown this card to Bucket, and Bucket also really liked it because it's such a cool idea.
I'm intrigued.
Black Rose Dragon.
All DS. No,
I know, right?
Yes, absolutely. That is.
It's such a cool dragon.
That is cool.
It's so cool, like flower dragon.
I love that the tail is literally just a vine with thorns.
Mm-hmm. And
that's cool.
It also just has like thorn vine tentacles as well.
Like that's cool.
And also cool thing.
E.
It's animation when it's summoned in the show. The dragon head and neck literally comes out of the giant rose as it blooms.
That's cool.
It's such a cool card. I love this card so much.
It is third in all DS.
Third place. Let's go, Black Rose.
That's cool.
Doing Akiza proud. I wish you got to do more in 5Ds. She had such cool cards. And yeah, Ari's right.
Huh.
Basically, you either get to keep it on the field and use it as a fairly strong monster, or it shows up, screams really loud, and blows up everything on the field.
That's pretty cool.
It's just a droppable field nuke. All right. This is one that I'm very glad we were able to hit. We're actually going faster than I expected, but our 28th card. Let me get his name pulled up. The Gunkon Suship Ikura class Dreadnought.
That is a sushi battleship.
It is a sushi battleship.
That goes in third. Pretty cool.
Third, pretty cool.
Okay. That is a sushi battleship.
Mm-hmm. All of its cards are either other sushi battleships or sushi rolls under construction in a dry dock.
I love that.
It's such a fun idea, isn't it?
It's cute. It's very cute.
It's cute, and it's really well done art too.
It's like
look at the waves on it.
It's so good.
It's so good. You got the speed lines to help sell the idea of motion.
I love
and it's
that.
just a really well designed translation of sushi into a battleship.
And as someone that knows a lot of particularly Japanese design battleships, it pretty much is on point. It's pretty good.
Japanese name, Dreadnought Suship Row Class First Wardish.
Of course they put a pun.
Yes, row like caviar.
Of course they put the pun in there.
Of course they did. They already mashed sushi and ship together. Of course they're gonna make that pun too.
It's so funny. You
said third is pretty cool?
Yep. The only thing that they could have done that would have made me like go further in my rating would have been if it was a tank.
That would have been funny.
That would have been incredibly funny.
But no, they're all just naval ships.
That
I
is
think there's
cute,
also
though.
there's a bigger battleship and an aircraft carrier.
That's funny. I like that.
It's really funny. I love these cards just because of that idea.
It's really creative.
It's so fun. Also, an example of the Aqua class, or Aqua type, which is basically just watery thing that does not fit any of the other water types.
Yeah.
It's not a fish, it's not a sea serpent. It's just something in the ocean.
Love that.
Yeah, another classic card. Graceful Dice.
It's a dice.
It's a dice. Or to use the Japanese name, Angel's Dice.
It is very cute.
It's very cute.
It is very
Not
cute.
a whole lot to say. It's an older card, but
Yeah. I think I want to put it just behind the castle.
behind the castle.
Just
So
behind
at
the
bottom
castle.
of pretty cool.
He's cool.
Just because it's so basic, or
Primarily that, yeah. Like, it's cute. Not a whole lot going on with it.
not a whole lot going on, but it's also not
It's not bad.
like yeah, it's not bad.
It's not bad.
It's a very simple card art done pretty well. It's just got nothing really flashy about it.
It's like you can
Which also isn't
tell.
bad.
Yeah, you can tell it's one of the earlier ones because like there's not a whole lot of detail, but the background's also not like really flashy and taking away from it.
Yeah. It's not super in your face.
Yeah.
It's just a pretty card.
Thank you for the hydrate posture check.
All right. Our final write-in from the original series. Red Eyes Black Dragon. I'm sorry, Danny. You're gonna have to get used to the cutoff wings with these things.
I know. It's like it's the only thing, like literally it's been the only thing that has kept me from putting a lot of these higher than they are because like it's like I don't get that sense of like
Scale. Yeah. Especially when they do it really well.
Yeah, like the only one so far that's had like the cutoffs has been something that genuinely wows me, which is the rose, because that's really cool.
Yeah. That one makes up for the cutoffs by just doing something super unique.
Yeah. And
I do like this art of Red Eyes because of the glowing energy in its mouth, though.
yeah, it does actually have energy, and
It is a very dynamically posed dragon in this art.
I am actually probably gonna have to put it in like the middle of the dragons.
Okay, so above or below Blue Eyes?
I think I actually want to put it just a little. I think just a little bit of me wants to put it above Blue Eyes.
But he still doesn't beat the asymmetrical dragon?
Yep, it still doesn't beat the asymmetry. Cause like
Okay.
it's cool. It's got the energy build up, so like there's a little more going on there, but
Yep.
it's really hard to pull off a good asymmetry.
Admittedly, the problem with these three guys,
Yeah,
they've been around the longest, and so I know they have a whole ton of like alternate art versions.
Yep.
Because none of these three, like the Dark Magician I picked, the Blue Eyes White Dragon I picked, and the Red Eyes Black Dragon I picked, none of these are the original art that they have. These are all reprinted versions with better art,
yeah.
quote unquote. And I know there's like potentially at least 3 more versions for each, but Master Duel just doesn't have most of them.
Yeah, it's just like, it's one of the things with, because they've been around for so long, they have all this nostalgia around them, and the way that, like, people think of them and talk about them.
Oh, yeah.
It can be a double-edged sword sometimes when it comes to that.
And yeah, kind of like Ari said, like, they've been getting more and more support as the game has gone on. Like when the game first started, it was just Red Eyes.
Yeah.
Now there's a whole set of other Red Eyed Dragon cards that work with him, as well as just other stuff like Ari says.
Right.
But because I wanted high quality images to show the cat, I just pulled all this stuff out of Master Duel, and so I was limited to the art that Master Duel has.
Yeah. Which is fair.
Yeah. So part of me is almost wondering if some of these dragons and or Dark Magician might score a little bit higher if I use different art that's not available, basically. But anyway, yeah, it's just the ponderance. On to another card.
Eee. I can add to that thing though. I am a little particular when it comes to dragons.
That is completely valid. Yu-Gi-Oh has a lot of different dragon designs, as you've seen just over the past couple of cards.
A lot of dragons. A lot of dragons.
We have space dragons made of light. We have demon dragons. We have dragons that are also giant roses.
A lot of
Lots
variety.
of dragons. Okay. Card 31. Wrong button. There we go. I need to look up this guy's name because I don't quite remember it. Carpeponica, Mystical Beast of the Forest, or Carpeponica, Holy Beast of the Forest for Japanese.
It's a tree bear.
This is a giant tree bear.
It's a tree bear.
And this is another example of what I think you like when they do scale really well in the cards, is this guy feels big.
Yeah, I think...
Compared to the elk next to his leg.
Yeah. Like, this is a huge tree bear.
Mm-hmm. This is a huge forest spirit.
Absolutely is.
And I kind of love him.
Yeah.
He kind of got that dopey bear look really well.
It's cute.
He's very cute.
And you know what? It's so cute that it's better than a dinosaur skeleton.
Alright, so... To be fair, there's also like 10 cards above the dinosaur skeleton at this point, so you gotta be a little more specific on where above the dinosaur skeleton
Literally
goes.
just in front of the dinosaur skeleton.
Just in front of the dinosaur skeleton.
Just
So
in
he
front of-
loses to the flying orca.
It loses to the flying orca just because the flying orca makes me...
Okay.
Little
He
bit.
loses to the flying orca because he's not as funny as the flying orca.
It's cute. It's a big, cute tree bear.
He's very cute. I love like the leaves around his legs and like the little leaf scarf.
Yeah.
1 second, I gotta blow my nose.
All good. Blah, 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 blah. The Forest Spirits from Princess Mononoke. Good movie. And kinda, yeah.
He does have that Princess Mononoke look.
Like that.
Happier looking Princess Mononoke.
Yeah. Probably got a little bit of inspiration.
I do also want to quickly point out before we move on to the next one.
Mm-mm-mm.
I love how well they did the glare of the sun at the top of the card.
Yes. Like
That
this
is an
art,
incredibly good detail.
this is good.
This is very good art. The card artists they have working on them on the game nowadays are phenomenal.
Like that.
Alright, bye Carpeponica. Next, Trickstar Holly Angel. A fairy pop star, basically.
This is really good art.
Yeah,
I like the frame a lot.
the frame's really good. I love the detail of the whip wrapping around her. Like if you follow it from her hand, it actually does go around behind and then comes back in front.
I think I'm gonna put this one in all the yes.
Not wood.
Not quite. Close, but not quite.
Okay. We're in all the yes.
I'm actually gonna say 5. Let's go 5th.
5th spot. Okay.
Yeah.
So she beats the electric lady.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like, I like that little extra detail where you can see it wrapping around.
Mm-hmm. And honestly, that's a good outfit.
It is. And again, they did an excellent job here making the character the central focus of the art.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not too busy. The border works very well at bringing the attention back into the middle. It's good. It's very good.
She's also got a lot of colors, but they complement very well.
Yep. And again, it's not too busy. Like, there's enough that you can see the details, and there's a lot of little details.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not too much. It's good.
No.
I like it.
Also, I just love the hilarity of a pop idol fairy monster wielding a whip with a mace on the end.
It's pretty funny. I like it.
Our 33rd card. Koakimeru Valafar.
That's pretty solid art.
Big old fiery demon monster. And again, I know the cat hates this, but cut off wings.
It is cut off wings.
But
They
it's also kind of hard to tell whether or not those are wings or if it's just
fire.
Yeah, just fire.
Also, I'm gonna say it.
Yeah.
This one actually did the thing that I was wishing that the dragon cards did.
Yeah.
You kind of get that sense of like power from this angle. Thank you for the hydrate bucket.
Yeah, bucket.
So I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Because this actually has that, like, I get the full image here from the front. Like, we're getting the full picture here. And we got a little bit of that, like, the sense of presence.
Mm-hmm.
That actually goes into all the yes.
All the yes. Also, already know, Valafar is a fiend. Most of the Koakimerus are rocks, but this guy is a fiend. Yep.
I'm gonna put it just behind the Rose Dragon, actually.
Just behind Rose Dragon. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and Japanese, Core Chimeral Valafar. So I think the whole Koakimeru is a weird corruption of Core Chimera.
That is such a cool fucking name, though.
It's a really cool name, because these guys all love this one particular card called Iron Core. So it's I guess it's like a power core creating these artificial things or something like that. But it's really fucking cool of an idea.
It really is.
Alright. So you sit behind the Rose Dragon.
Yep.
Alright.
It's gonna be hard for things to pass the Rose Dragon without being in wood. I'm gonna be real right now.
Okay, so unless it's something that the cat wants to bang, the Rose Dragon is a very high barrier of entry to get any higher.
It really is right now.
Alright. 34th card. Another trap. All out attacks.
That's cute. It's a goofy looking little sprocket robot.
These guys are so cute. The gear monsters are so cute.
I love that.
But I also just love, like, it feels like good children's show joke, you know?
Yeah.
Or like a bit from a good children's show. Like, all out attacks time as all the goofy robot characters charge forward, you know?
It really... What is that show? It fuck. What is the name of that fucking show that was on fucking WB Kids? Fucking goddamn it.
Okay, wild guess. Are you talking about Cubics?
Cubics, yes, thank you.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe someone else remembers that.
Fucking Cubics.
Yes.
It gives me Cubics vibes.
Mm-hmm. It actually really does. You are absolutely right.
Oh.
Wow.
I'm still sad that there wasn't more of Cubics.
A little bit.
It was fun.
Fun fact, actually, I think that show is originally Korean in origin.
I think it is too.
We got a dubbed version of a Korean show. And I had no idea until I looked it up like 2 months ago because I just suddenly remembered the show and I was like, oh yeah, whatever happened to that?
Yeah, I think it only got like maybe like 1 or 2 seasons ran in the
I
States.
think I only got 2. And I think what's also sad is I think we only got that much because there is only that much.
It might be. Because it, like, at the time that it came out, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't a bad show.
Oh, no. I remember loving it.
It was fun.
Like, the CGI is definitely not aged very well.
Oh god, no. Absolutely not.
But for my little robot loving heart, I loved it. I didn't care.
Yeah. It was a fun show. It was a fun show to watch.
Okay, so where are we putting these goofy goobers?
I'm gonna put them above Funny Iceman.
Above the Funny Iceman, but
Above
no further
Funny-
into pretty cool.
Above Funny Iceman, because I think they're cute, and I much like the eject button there.
Mm-hmm.
I like them. They make me smile.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. 35th card. The ace of the protagonist of the second series, Elemental Hero Neos.
So immediately,
Yeah.
100% looks like could have just walked out of a fucking Dragon Ball tournament arc.
You know, kind of. But that also makes sense considering all of the elemental heroes are comic book heroes.
Yeah, 100% looks like just walked out of a Dragon Ball tournament arc. And it is that, like, weird line, like, ripped to all hell, but also...
Oh, absolutely. This guy is jacked for no fucking reason.
But also, what the fuck are the things coming out of
like
arms and the head?
I wasn't even thinking about... I wasn't even thinking about the arms, but the head.
It's just...
Like, why does he have this weird fucking crest thing on his head, on his mask?
It's like... I'm equally confused by that, but also just like... Huh.
It is kind of a good angle, though.
It is a good angle. It's a good pose.
Yeah.
It's a good
Like,
pose.
it's not a typical superhero pose, but it still feels like a heroic pose. If that makes sense.
I'm gonna say it is better to me than the funny Dino Wrestler.
But not the Ice Monk?
Nah, it is better than the Ice Monk.
Okay.
Even with the goofy protrusion thingies.
You know, actually, what Neos kind of feels like?
Oh?
He feels like a redo of a hero that premiered during Comics Dork Age.
Ah, yeah, you know...
Like, when he premiered, he was a very goofy, silly superhero. And then he fell out of favor because he was, like, C-list, and then some random comic writer decided to bring him back, made him A-tier, but kept a little bit of the goofiness as a nod to where the character came from.
Yeah.
Kind of what Neos feels like.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say better than the funny Iceman.
But he still loses to the cartoon robots.
He still loses to the cartoon robots just because
Okay.
cute.
Yeah. Cute beats cool in this case.
In this instance. Because the little thing on the helmet is it's a little too goofy.
You can't take him seriously with
I
that.
can't.
You can just see him like try to walk through a door frame and his head snap back because that keeps catching on the top of the door.
Or just smashes through the door frame.
Oh yeah, that. All the doors in his hideout have to have like an extra little triangle at the top so that he can just walk through unharmed.
It's perfectly cut out for that to go through. Amazing.
All right, 36th card, Stardust Dragon.
Oh wow, they actually have the whole wing in here.
Most of the wing, yeah.
Part of it's
You
cut
don't
off,
see the end.
but we see like essentially how big the wings are.
Mhm.
It's folded. Also, the dragon's color scheme, 100%. This is Frieza.
Oh god, it is.
100%. This is just Frieza as a dragon.
Oh god damn it! Now I'm never gonna be able to unsee it.
Yeah, you're never gonna be able to unsee that. That it's literally Frieza but dragon.
You know, it works for me though, because I don't like using this thing. I don't like using this thing. I don't like fighting it. I do like the unique head shape though.
Yeah, like the second face Frieza.
And yeah, kinda.
I've done it.
But no, specifically, like I like the really long horn on like the end of the snout, and I like the two like swept back crests on either side with another horn. Stardust Dragon is generally a very cool looking dragon.
It is. I'm so happy that I have forever cursed this card to always look like Frieza now. Also, hello, Take Two. Welcome, welcome.
Oh.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. And?
Yep.
Da-da-da.
Oh, that is what they redeemed.
Yes.
I think that said Pasternak. What the hell? Why can I not read today?
It's okay. You know what? It's because I hit go live.
Oh no, I've got the VTuber curse now.
Hey, we're doing
real quick,
good.
Danny. Shout out, right?
Peace.
Okay.
Doing good. Being the best bitch. Let's go.
Let's go. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for the resub.
Okay, thank you.
I got pie. I got it.
There we go. Hey, Bucket, are you listening? Hi, Bucket, could you be a wonderful little bucket gremlin and bring me a glass of water, please? I'm out.
Hit us.
Thank you. Love that Bucket.
Buck is a good bean.
Bucket, a very good bean. Hold on.
Let me put that down. I hope you all are having a great day. I'm having a lot of fun.
I'm having so much fun. This is great.
I'm happy.
I am genuinely surprised there is still only one card up in wood.
Right?
But
that's probably going to change because I've seen some of these at a glance.
There's quite a few that are coming up that are probably gonna catch the cat's interest.
Yeah, we're getting to more things that it's probably gonna be like,
Yeah. Thank you, Bucket.
Yeah.
Oh, much better. Okay. Well, okay, yes, Ari. I'd be surprised if Danny wanted to bang the shit made out of sushi too. But I'm talking about like Holly Angel, for example. I'm kind of surprised Danny didn't want to go for that. I'm also genuinely surprised that Danny's monster fucking instincts have not activated on anything yet.
Oh, they've been close.
Oh, really?
As you can tell, some of them have been pretty close.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, true. Like Zerziel, for example.
Yeah.
Okay.
They've been close.
Right. So, where is Stardust Dragon going?
Stardust Dragon is going right behind Funny Asymmetrical Dragon.
Right behind Odd Eyes.
Yep.
One spot removed from rival dragon, I guess. Red Dragon's Archfiend.
It's just like...
Because Stardust was the protagonist card for Yusei in 5Ds, and Red Dragon Archfiend was the ace card of Jack, rival turn protagonist in 5Ds.
It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard.
Mm-hmm.
Because that actually did give me the right angle, but again, asymmetry.
Yeah. Odd Eyes just like Odd Eyes is so high because it does asymmetry really, really well.
Is good.
Alright. Spell card, Machine Assembly Line.
Huh.
Yeah.
It's an assembly line.
Mm-hmm. It's an assembly line that takes broken parts of other machines and builds machines.
Oh. Thank you for the hydrate bulk. Thank you.
This, I think, is a really good example of a card that isn't flashy.
It's really not.
But still looks good.
There's a lot in this.
There is a lot of detail. They do perspective well.
I'm
and like
really
I said,
intrigued by
nothing fancy about it, but it's still a nice looking card.
Yeah, and it's like they have like the magnet. It literally does look like a slightly more stylized version of a recycling plant.
You know, that's actually kind of how this card works.
And that's pretty neat. That's like, pretty cool.
Basically, as your machine monsters are destroyed, it gets counters on it, and then you can remove those counters to revive a machine. It's literally a recycling plant.
I would put it just behind the funny little robots.
Behind the funny bots, all right.
I'll put it just behind the funny little robots.
Behind the goofy bots.
I feel like that's also pretty appropriate.
Yeah, kinda.
That's neat.
Mm-hmm. Okay, this card, I love the look of all the cards in this set. I want to use them at some point. Zep, Ruby of the Goatees.
That is really pretty.
These are all space ghost fish. They're all translucent and bioluminescent. They are so pretty.
So I want to put this.
Mm-hmm.
Not quite at the very end of all the yes, but just one over.
So it beats the lanky actor demon.
That's a really pretty card.
It's a really pretty card.
That's a really pretty card.
That is deep sea bioluminescence done incredibly well.
It is. Also, as some of you know, I really like bioluminescence.
Mm-hmm.
Because my favorite monster in Monster Hunter is Namielle.
Very, very good pick, Danny.
I love Namielle so much.
Mm-hmm.
It's good.
Goatee is a proposed alternative spelling of the English word fish used in an 1855 letter between two authors, used to highlight the disparity between written and spoken English. It is derived from the f sound in tough, produced as an F, the O in women, produced as an I, and the T in nation, produced... Yes. Oh, yeah. So it is just fish.
And, I literally saw a video pop up in my recommended YouTube videos from fucking Vine Sauce about a bunch of different words that use that same logic system. And it kind of infuriated me a little bit.
I was about to say, Bucket being the super language nerd, I am not surprised that Bucket is happy about that.
English is that language that I both... Like, I appreciate it because I speak it, but I also hate it because I speak it.
Mm-hmm.
So much of English makes no goddamn sense. Like the fucking buffalo. The Fucking Buffalo grammatically correct sentence.
Moving on. But yeah, I like the Space Ghost fish. I want to use them at some point. They're so pretty.
He's very pretty. I like.
Our 39th card, I believe. Yeah. Exo Sister Jabreen. I hope I'm saying her name right.
Is that a needle?
I think that's. Hold on, actually. Let me actually open it for me. No, that is a Magitech gun she's holding.
I see. Wood.
Wood?
Wood. There you go.
Cat wants to have fun with the fancy exorcism lady.
Oh, she's an exorcist? Okay, yeah, no, that's definitely a wood.
Yep. What Ari said. The Exo Sisters are all magical girl nuns, basically. That's what the name is. It's a combination of exorcism and sister.
Well.
And they're all badasses too.
Oh, that just makes it easier.
Mm-hmm.
That makes it easier, because this is also a really pretty card. Again.
Yeah, it's such a pretty card.
This is a really pretty card.
The moon overhead, the glow and sparkles.
Cityscape.
The destroyed city background.
Yep. Good. This is real good. This is a good card.
Yeah.
Also, the only thing that you had to say in that entire description of the card was none.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay. Yep.
Nun, priestess, whatever.
Yep.
That vague category.
That category. No. I mean, it's not like it wasn't obvious. To be fair. Like when a certain somebody got a fucking nun outfit.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, two somebodies. Now that I think about it, yeah.
A certain horse and a certain snake you're talking about?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Fucking Jesus Christ.
Cat doing a sweat?
Like, I didn't need to fucking explode. Please. Have mercy.
Oh, but you did. I know what my Halloween art is going to be this year.
God damn it. I will. I do. I have.
Mm-hmm. Cat regularly explodes.
Just crumble to dust.
Alright. 40th card. Oh god, there's my mouse cursor. Overdone Burial.
Okay, I just wanna... I'm laughing so much at the fucking solid gold jewel encrusted headstone. And the...
So, to explain, there is an old card called Premature Burial.
Yeah.
Which had the same zombie, but like crawling out from like a regular gravestone.
Yeah.
Because the whole thing with the card is they would send a monster from your graveyard or from your deck into your graveyard.
Right.
They're prematurely burying them. That is one of the early cards that has just kind of become a meme card within the game, and there's other cards that reference and imitate it in other ways. Like this one, Overdone Burial.
I love that. That's better than the castle. That's better than the castle.
Better than the castle, but no higher?
No higher than that. It's better than the castle, and I respect the fact that they've memed on that. That's
oh yeah.
That's funny.
Just the extra meme of the solid gold gravestone, jewels and flowers everywhere.
It just looks so silly.
It's so goofy.
I love that. Oh.
I will say, I kept myself to a rule of only one card per archetype.
Yeah.
These, I have a second one that's a similar meme, only because these aren't really an archetype so much as like a running joke.
Right. Oh, that's so funny though.
So like we will not see any more Exo-Sisters. There is one more blank burial card in this list. Mostly because some of the archetypes are really, really big and I didn't want them to dominate.
That's very fair. Because I remember us having that discussion of how many.
Oh yeah, do you want me to mention that?
Yeah.
About how there's over 1,300 trap cards, over 1,100 spell cards, and 1,100 warrior monsters.
Yeah, the fact that there were 1,100 warriors, I sat there for a second like, huh.
Compared to shit like dragons and spellcasters, which are sitting at like the 750s.
I was like, there's a little bit of a difference there.
It's a very skewed ratio.
It's a little bit.
Alright. 41st card. 1 for 1.
Oh. Be sitting here trying to decipher what is going on in this.
It will probably make more sense if you know the effect.
Might a little bit.
It 1 for 1 basically lets you trade a level 1 monster for another level 1 monster.
Yeah.
And the two cards in the image, the two monsters in the image are both level 1 monsters.
So
yes, it's the joke. It's 1 for 1.
it is literally just a 1 for 1.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, this is the first one going down here in a little while.
Why?
I want to say not for me.
Oh, not for me. Okay.
Yeah. Not quite why, because like, it's like I get it. It's got a purpose. It's got a point.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like, oh, this is just an athlete.
Yeah.
This is just like a screenshot from one of those little like knockoff sports games.
I love that you're sassing the ultra athletes as much as I hate them.
Look, I'm going to, because it's like literally all of these other cards are super creative and interesting. It's just an athlete.
Mm-hmm.
That one is just an athlete being signed to a team. Like, it's okay.
I mean, granted, the ultra athlete monsters themselves are wearing like hyper sci-fi sports gear, but they are still kind of like a why.
Yeah, it's like, okay. It's like,
all right.
Yeah.
Does it win or lose to the paladin?
I would put it in the middle.
In the middle. All right. So worse than the paladin, but better than the ninja tadpoles.
Because the ninja tadpoles are there because they made me laugh. That's primarily the thing.
Okay. 42nd card. Decode Talker.
That is an interesting design.
It is an interesting design. It is one of the ace monsters used by the protagonist from the series that takes place in like virtual computer networks. So a lot of the monsters are like cyberspace themed.
Yeah.
Like this guy.
And the thing is, I would compare it to something, but I don't want to spoil the thing that I'm referring to, in case anyone wants to experience the story of it.
Can you at least tell the series?
It may be dot hack.
I think I hear bucket activating.
It may be dot hack. Which I want to play more.
Fair. And you know, just considering the whole cyberspace connections. Yep, there he goes.
I've played the first game of the dot hack GU. I've been playing through that collection. I need to play more of the second one. Primarily because I love the cast and the gameplay. It feels good.
I will admit, armor's a little over-designed for me.
A little bit. That's kind of what I was thinking as well. Because, like, it looks a little unnecessarily bulky.
Yeah. I like that it doesn't look like it's an entire armor suit.
But the parts where there
like
are
a guy in
armor.
Yeah.
So
where are we putting this guy?
I'm putting it below the funny tree bear.
Below the tree bear.
Yep, below the tree bear.
Okay. Yeah, honestly though, I just don't really have much to say about this guy.
Nah. Not a whole lot.
He's fine looking. I have no connection to the series because I've never watched it. And he's just kind of like he unfortunately kind of has that feel of like he's not technically a warrior, he's a cyberse type, which is again digital monsters basically.
In fucking Digimon.
Fucking
making me think of the Digimon thing.
Well, not Digimon, but just like computer and cybernet sort of things.
It's just saying digital monster, it activated that part of my brain that I started hearing the fucking theme song.
Yeah. What do you think playing in the back of my head?
Yep.
But he does kind of have the look of I'm wearing armor that is over designed because my series has kind of been running too long.
Kind of, yeah. It's like if the whole armor was more like the little bits that didn't have the armor plating.
Yeah, like I think
that'd have been rad.
Like, why is the armor feels too bulky for a cyber monster?
So
like, why is it not streamlined?
What this looks like to me, it looks like somebody tried to fuse like a fucking 40k Space Marine armor and a fucking Tron a little
You're
bit.
Right, it does. I think it's the shade of blue.
It is absolutely the shade of blue.
Vibes. Yep. All right. Bye, Decode Talker. I am so happy about this next one because this is the first winged beast I believe that the randomizer picked.
I'm not gonna lie, I have been eyeballing this. For echoes influenced by the music of Dot Hack. Ooh! I like that. Dot Hack music good. Dot Hack just good in general. This is literally me pointing at everyone. I'm like, hey, you should try Dot Hack. It's good.
Alright, this guy. Earthbound Immortal Asilla Piscu.
Oh my god, it's the Nazca line, but an actual monster.
You have no idea how correct you actually are.
No, I know that I'm correct because it literally is the Nazca line, but a monster.
But no, in 5Ds, these are the like horrible demon monsters that the antagonists use in the first season. And they are literally evil gods sealed in the earth by the Nazca lines.
That is fucking rad.
They all look like they're Nazca lines. There's a spider, there's a monkey, there's a giant, there's the hummingbird, which is this one.
Love that.
And honestly, I kind of like the English name a little bit better. Because like I said, in English, this is Earthbound Immortal.
Yeah.
In Japanese, they're called Earthbound Gods.
Yeah, Immortal has a little bit more like... It sounds like a little bit flashier. Just a little bit.
A little flashier, a little more...
A little less pretentious.
Fantastical, yeah.
Yeah.
And also just like weirdly more durable in a way.
Yeah. Because in a lot of things, you can kill a god, but you can't kill an immortal.
Mm-hmm. Like, literally, all they can do is really just reseal these things, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you think of the giant demon hummingbird, I guess?
It is going in all the yes.
All the yes, yeah?
Because it's rad. It's a rad design. I'm gonna put it in between the Rose Dragon and funny Archfiend.
And the demon guy?
Yeah. Because that's cool. That's rad. Also Bucket, yes. I was introduced to the series by a friend who threw the GU collection at me, and I like it. It is also the reason that I cannot play MMORPGs. Because I like the combat in GU. And it makes me really not like MMORPG combat anymore.
Also, I will say, I love how each Earthbound Immortal glows in a different color. So, like, this one glows orange, the Lizard glows green, the Giant is blue.
Oh, that's cool.
It's a really neat extra touch.
I like that.
I really kind of like the Earthbound Immortals. And this poor guy has to follow up after the really cool hummingbird.
The is it
Greed Quasar.
That's a little more impressive than what it looked like in the tiny image.
A little bit.
Because in the tiny image, it just like, oh, it's a super edgy looking skull.
A little bit, yeah. This guy is a fiend, so he's like a demon.
Yeah, it's a skull demon.
He's here's the thing. He does look really cool.
Yeah.
He just has the misfortune of being after the super cool.
He does have that misfortune of being after a monster literally made out of the fucking Nazca lines.
Mm-hmm.
Still pretty cool.
Like, he's not bad. He does look like a demon.
Yeah, he does look like a demon. I'm gonna put him just behind the for once, I'm actually gonna put something behind the funny dinosaur skeleton.
Behind the dinosaur skeleton, okay.
Yeah. Still cool.
So he beats Rainbow Dragon.
Beats Rainbow Dragon, but not quite a dinosaur skeleton.
It's like, I think the thing that bugs me about Greed Quasar is he just looks like a demon. But he also has no legs. He's just a floating upper half.
I was wondering about that because of the little spindly things behind the.
Yeah. I don't think those are legs. I think those are just like little.
So they're just like little bony appendages or tendrils.
Yeah, little spindly, spooky things, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't think this guy ever showed up in the show, so we don't ever actually get to see it in motion.
That's fair.
But like, you know what I mean though? Like, he's just like, he's got the demon look, he's got little wings, he's got like the bone carapace look.
Yeah.
Well, and like he's a good looking basic demon, but that's also all he kinda is. It's just a basic demon.
Yeah.
With no legs.
And that was exactly what I was going through as well, Bucket.
The little six thingies around the skull mouth on the torso.
Yep, because it looks like they could be, but at the same time, it's like if it just floats, then it just floats.
Yeah. But I'm also saying I don't think those are legs, because then that would mean this guy like sculls around on his back, and then the arms don't make sense.
It's like there's a lot. There's a lot of things going on in this.
Yeah. Again, like, he's fine. There's just not much, and
it's like
he feels like very much a drop off after the giant hummingbird.
Yeah, no, following that hummingbird was pretty rough. That was pretty.
Okay, Bucket. And like, you know, just nature of the beast. Anyone, honestly, most anyone would kind of feel a little bit more lackluster after falling off the giant demon hummingbird thing.
It's like anyone going on tour and have to follow Queen. It's not a great position to be in. You want to stand out.
Nope. Or like any cartoon that airs after the really, really good popular cartoon. It's like, well, it kind of sucks to be you, doesn't it?
Like, that time slot. That's unfortunate.
45th card. Ram Clouder.
That's a big, fluffy sheep.
And by the way, RAM is entirely capitalized like computer RAM, because this is another Cyberse monster.
That's funny. I like that.
It is a literal computer RAM.
It is a computer RAM. Which, one, I have to sigh a little bit at the pun, but also, god damn it.
I have to sigh a little bit at the pun too. But also, this is a good-looking RAM.
They did a good job with this. They didn't just hit me with a fucking
It's not just
pun.
a goat.
Yeah, it is an actual RAM.
Also, I have to say, he looks really soft.
It does look really soft, and I kind of want to put it above the flying orca.
Beats the flying orca.
I kind of want to, yeah. I'd say it's better than the flying orca.
Because the card art is starting to cover up other things. Does he beat the bishop demon?
Not quite.
Okay.
I say it's better than the orca, but just because, like, it's a similar idea. But it's less goofy.
It's okay.
It's significantly less goofy.
It's another idea that feels like they came up with the pun first.
Yeah. But they
made it look better.
Yeah.
I can agree with that. I do like that they also kept the curled horns.
I do too. It's a good touch.
Yeah. It's just a good looking goat.
Yeah.
Alright. Not much else to say about the RAM. 46.
Let's see.
Deep Sea Minstrel.
Oh, that's pretty.
She's very pretty.
That is
There's a whole set of like songstress mermaids.
and that
she
is
is one.
that is definitely wood.
I am not surprised by that.
Yeah, no, like
Well, does she beat the Exo-Sister?
not quite.
Okay.
Yep, no.
Yeah, this is a very, very pretty monster girl.
Again, feel like this is something that does not surprise anyone.
No, this is one of the ones that when it popped up, I was like, oh yeah, no, this is going in wood.
It's a mermaid and wood, but not
Wood,
mega
but not
wood.
mega wood. Yeah,
Yeah,
I can agree with that.
yeah, that's fair. But yeah, no.
I love the colors. I love how they kept the tropical fish colors without it feeling too bright.
Yeah, it's good. It's well done. Oh, thank you for the hydrate.
Honestly, the artists are really good at making mermaids.
Yeah. Because, like, the other thing that I appreciate, and this is something that I know doesn't happen a lot when it comes to mermaids.
Yeah.
The upper half isn't, like, too human.
Yes. She's got, like, the fin ears and looks like a big fin for her hair.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's like, this is more what I think of when I think of a mermaid instead of, like, the more, like, popularized one from Disney that's
Instead of-
half human. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, it's humanoid, not human.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I will admit the hat is a little goofy.
It's a bard hat. I get it.
But yeah. Minstrel, bard. Yeah, I get it. It's just, I don't know how the hat stays on.
Underwater. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good. Good art. I like it.
I also, real quick before I put her away, I love the tail jewelry.
I was just about to say that.
Yes, I love when not fully non-humanoid monsters or monster girls
Yeah.
or just monster people have jewelry on the non-human parts.
Yeah. It's like, it's because it's specially made. Like, it's specially made for that. There's two. There's the jewel and then there's the little bangle.
Yep. And it's like when I watch like characters with non-human qualities in like animation or whatever, using the non-human parts of their anatomy in ways that make sense.
Exactly.
Like particularly with tails, when they actually use the tail for stuff. And so it doesn't just feel like a person in a costume. It feels like an actual creature with these appendages.
Yep.
That would use them in a way that makes sense.
Exactly. Also, bucket, that happens a lot.
You would be very surprised how often this cat steals my brain cells bucket.
It happens a lot.
I keep yelling at her to stop and she won't stop.
It's funny.
Alright, putting the Deep Sea Minstrel away. Next up we have... I love this card. I've never used it. I just love the art for this guy.
I'm intrigued.
A trap card. Sales pitch.
God damn it, it's fucking Pot of Greed.
There is a whole story going on with this goblin dude that's holding the Pot of Greed. Like, when he first showed up, he was, like, a super wealthy looking, like, king or noble or whatever. And then shit happens and he falls to poverty and is, like, committing cons to try and get by and stuff. Like, I don't know exactly what his story is. I know they've been telling a story with him, and it's funny seeing him constantly pop up.
It's just, it's so absurd, and I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's so
and
funny.
I love that it's sales pitch as he's pitching a sale of a pot.
Yup.
It's just such a goofy card.
Love that. Oh. Okay, because of
Also,
that...
that is not actually Pot of Greed.
Oh.
I believe that is Pot of Duality, I think?
Oh yeah,
Look
I
at
see
the
the other,
backside of
I
it.
see
It's a
the other
different
half
face.
now.
Yeah.
So...
But I can also kind of get the feeling that this guy's trying to sell it as a Pot of Greed by hiding the other face.
Probably. I'm gonna put it above... I'm gonna put it in between the funny dinosaur skeleton and the skull. Just
The
because,
skull demon?
like, I like the fact that it is a set telling a story.
Mm-hmm.
Also just looks so absurd and I love it.
It's so goofy. He's so much bigger than the other goblins for some reason.
It gives me, like, honestly, what it does, it kind of feels like they're making a reference to fucking more show. With that.
But that would be hilarious if they were.
It's so silly, but I love it.
Next, Gem Knight Topaz.
That's neat.
Mm-hmm. One of a really big set of cards that are all knights themed after jewels.
It also took me like a little second to realize that that was a cape.
What did you think it was?
I just thought that was part of the background.
Ah.
No, that is a cape.
Yeah.
Took me a second to focus in on the texture there.
Also, something I appreciate about this set.
Yeah.
They're not all warriors. A lot of them are rocks because they're gemstones.
Like anal. I'm like looking over this.
Yeah. If it helps, I think he's got like. I think he's basically dual wielding lightning bolt tonfas.
He is, and you know, I gotta give like a few like bonus points to having tonfas instead of something like more conventional.
Like most of the other ones that have like swords and halberds, actually.
Yeah, it's something
I'm actually kind
fairly
of glad
unique.
of the Gem Knights this guy popped up.
Yeah, that's fairly unique.
Mm-hmm. Also,
And-
hilariously, this is one of the few that isn't a rock. He's a thunder type.
That's great. I love that.
Because I guess topaz equals thunder.
Apparently, apparently topaz equals thunder.
I also want to say they made orange armor work.
They did.
Orange is a difficult color to work with for something like an armor suit, and it looks good.
I'm impressed. And
The dark green is a great compliment.
It is. I think it's better than the ram.
Beats the ram.
I think it's better than the ram. I like that.
We're gonna put the ram, but not quite as good as the bishop.
Not quite as good
Bishop
as the
demon?
bishop.
Okay.
That could just
I'll
be
take that.
my like 90s era, well, late 90s, early 2000s era cartoon nostalgia brain.
This is your tier list ranking these card arts, Danny. Whatever
Yeah.
your reason is, it's valid.
I am explaining for the VOD.
Also, I want to say,
Yeah.
I like that his shoulder pads are not too big.
Yeah. It's not like none of this armor is too big.
Feels like a good armor suit.
This is a fit, like it's a fit set of armor, and it doesn't look like super restrictive either. Like there's actual like little gaps and bits there for mobility. Someone did their research.
The cape is a little goofy, but you know what? It works.
Yeah.
It fits the fantasy knight, right, more than the real knight, which is fine. 49th card. Simorg, Bird of Divinity.
That is a lot going on in this.
It is a giant holy bird.
That's cool, actually.
He's really cool. There's actually a whole bunch of other like related divine bird cards.
I like the transparent wing.
The transparent wings are so good. I was hoping you'd notice that.
Because it looks like a veil, and
it
I
does.
like that. And then the little, like, I'm gonna assume that's like a gold chain or a gold, like, rope. All on the top portion of the wing.
I think it's like a weird, like, halo thing, sort of.
I mean, like, on
like it's
like the top parts of the wing.
Oh, the top parts of the wing, sorry.
Yeah, the top parts of the wing.
Yeah.
I like that.
It looks like it's adorned like a divine animal would.
Yeah, I honestly, I want to put it at like the very end of all the S.
Okay.
Because this is a rad design. I like it.
It really is. And I like that it does look like a lot at first, but once you parse out the details, it's actually not.
Yeah, no, like, it's a few really, like, intricate details put together to make it look like it's extra, but it's not.
No.
I like the burb.
It's a very good design for a divine bird.
It really is. I like that.
Also, I love the light emerald green color.
I don't see it a whole lot. That is another thing. Like, it's not a color that you see a whole lot.
The, like, light emerald minty green color, but it's a good color.
It's good. I like it.
Also, for how much they used, because that is a color that can very easily be overused.
It really is.
That card just looks good.
Also, I just realized this. It kind of looks like pistachio ice cream to me.
It does kind of have that color, yeah. Okay.
Spoiler, that's my favorite ice cream.
Noted. Card number 50. Abyss Stingray.
It looks kind of like a heart-shaped stingray.
A little bit.
It also looks like somebody's, like, totally won't regret it later in life tribal tattoo.
I was about to ask, does it kind of look like a tribal tattoo to you too?
It looks like a tribal tattoo that in, like, 20 years somebody's gonna regret having.
A little bit. A little bit.
I don't know of any other way to describe that. It looks like the later in life regret tribal tattoo.
Yeah, I see it. Also, fun thing?
Yeah.
This is not specifically a monster.
Huh.
This is a trap card that turns into a monster when you activate it.
Interesting.
Honestly, not much to say about him. He's kind of simple.
Kind of simple.
Bad.
Which, like...
I like the little beady purple eyes, though.
I do like the little beady purple eyes.
It is a little goofy looking compared to how extravagant the rest of it is.
Yeah. It's like, I will say, I'm also probably going to put it in not for me, but it's just because it's like...
Understandable.
It's a little stingray, and it's a stingray that's a tribal tattoo.
I'm
gonna put
Where's he going in? Not for me.
I'm gonna put it behind the funny tadpoles.
Behind the funny tadpoles.
Behind the funny tadpoles.
50 cards down, not bad.
Let's go.
Card 51, Link Devotee.
Very, very digital.
I believe this is another Cyberus monster, so that makes sense.
Thanks for the hydrate. Also,
I do want to say,
yeah,
I like the machines that have the floaty limbs.
yeah, it adds to the whole like aesthetic. It's pretty good.
It adds to like the hyper sci-fi look.
Yeah. Thank you for the posture check.
Unless you check our...
Ooh, my back popped. That felt good. Actually felt really good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've also noticed it's like...
There we go.
I think its head kind of looks like a UFO.
It does have a little bit of an alien machine look.
Yeah. It kind of looks...
Let's go, RE.
Yeah. I like the floatiness.
Mm-hmm. It does look like it would float along the ground rather than try and walk.
Yeah, it's like the legs are literally just for when it stops.
Mm-hmm.
It's not to actually like move. That's kind of neat.
It is neat. Where do you want to put him? I'm getting the feeling that he's not in all the yes.
No, definitely not in all DS. It is a neat design. It is a very neat design. I think I want to put it in between the Ram and the Orca.
In between the Ram and the Orca. All right.
Yeah.
Nice middle of the road card.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think this is kind of also highlighting what's great about Yu-Gi-Oh! Is there's so many different ideas, but understandably, not every single one is going to be for you.
Yeah, exactly. And like I am a sucker for fun art. I really do like fun art, which is why there's not a whole lot that is down in like the not for me or the why section.
Which I figured, but it's good to have those tiers.
Yeah.
And like the not for me section, like you say, it's not for you, but it's still good.
Yeah, exactly. It's very similar to how I approach like games. Like there are a lot of games that I'm like, yeah, no, this is a great game. Is it for me? Not really.
Yep.
But it doesn't mean it's not a good game.
I'm not one for the paladin look, but I understand people that like it.
Exactly.
Deep Sea Minstrel. It's a pretty mermaid bard lady.
Blah, 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 blah.
52nd card. Stronghold Guardian.
That is a dude lifting a castle.
That is a dude carrying a castle on his back.
Am I correct in assuming this is an older card?
No, actually, I think it was from the 5Ds era.
Huh.
Which would be the 3rd series.
Interesting. Cause like it's neat. It's cool. It's a little plain.
It is also just a dude
It's
carrying a castle.
Yeah, this is a dude carrying a castle. This is a dude carrying a castle. I'd probably put this one I'm actually probably gonna put in like second in not for me.
Valid.
Just because like it is what it is. It's a dude carrying a castle. It's
Not much
cool.
more to say of it, really.
Yeah.
I mean, I do like the look of the castle. I like the spikiness of it.
Yeah, he's hauling like one of those like 90s era Hasbro toy play castles.
Oh yeah, he is. He does actually kind of look like an action figure a kid put the castle on the back of.
Yeah.
Alright. I love this card because I'm a sucker for this type of bug.
I'm intrigued.
Ultra Bee Trooper Absolute Hercules.
Oh my god. That is a giant scarab beetle with like a whole ass fortress on its back and like a fucking charging laser. Jesus fucking Christ.
There is a lot going on, but yes, that is an enormous fucking beetle with a castle on its back.
That is that is literally like one of the skins for
Yeah.
what is the it's gonna bug me. Bug.
Annie, I'm gonna head pat you.
It's bothering me because literally it's very similar to one of the skins in Smite. And I'm blanking on the fucking Egyptian god. God fucking damn it. Is a beetle. This is an actual scarab beetle. Rolls the sun.
I don't know. I'm sorry. That's like the one god I don't know of.
It's killing me.
Hold on, I'll look it up. I'll look it up.
Brain no work. I've hit go. Kepri, thank you. Thank you, Wilson. Thank you. Yes. Okay. It's literally Kepri. And I'm gonna be honest. It is going in all of the yes because I like this actually a lot.
I love the scale of these things.
Again,
this is one of 3 giant castle beetles in this card set.
It hits with the scale. It's good scale. There's not too much going. There's a hell of a lot going on in it, but there's not
there
like
is a hell of
too
a lot
much.
Going on, yes. It's a busy card without looking cluttered.
Yeah.
And again, like the notion of a flying beetle so fucking huge and powerful that it's carrying a castle on its back is such a cool aesthetic.
I love that.
It's such a cool idea.
I want to put that right behind the funny Nazca line monster.
In all the S?
Yep.
Okay.
That's cool.
I love the Bee Troopers. They're all like beetle themed, and I love beetles.
It's like that's just really cool. That's cool art.
And again, like you say, the scale of the city underneath it being so tiny compared to that thing.
It's really well done. I like it.
Like even without the giant fucking fuck you laser cannons mounted to its sides.
Exactly.
That thing would be horrifying. Card 54. Arrow Mage Jasmine.
That's cute.
She's very cute. She's one of a bunch of... I think they're actually all plant-type monsters. But they're all basically aromatherapy mages.
Oh, that's cool.
It's very cool. Also an annoying as fuck deck to duel against, because they're all about constantly regenerating your life points.
I can imagine.
I've used them. They're fun. They also suck to duel against.
I want to put this one below the funny sushi boat, just because it's really pretty.
Just because she's so cute.
It's really cute.
Admittedly, she is the youngest looking of the Arrow Mages. The other ones all do look like adults.
Yeah.
But that's the one that the randomizer picked, so.
Yep. And we go by randomizers because chaos.
But yeah, they're also all named after, like, aromatherapy herbs.
That's...
So there's jasmine, rosemary, marjoram, bergamot. It's such a cute little set.
I like that. That does sound very cute.
It's a very pretty set. After Arrow Mage Jasmine. Trap card, I believe. Drastic Drop Off.
It kind of looks like surreal art a little bit.
A little bit. I think the idea is it's one of the robots from the other one. It's like broken and falling apart. But you're right, it is very surrealist.
Yeah. Because, like, it looks like there's some overlapping perspectives on some of the bits.
A little bit, like the way that the arms feel like they're part of a pose rather than just a broken part flying off.
Yeah.
I can't quite tell where the head was supposed to be on the body anymore. Like, it's neat looking.
It is.
Yeah.
I want to put this on just after the castle.
Just after the castle.
It's still pretty cool to me.
Mm-hmm.
Neat.
It's neat looking card. It's just kind of hard to tell exactly what's going on.
Yeah.
Like, did it explode? Is it just falling apart?
Or is it just there?
Yeah.
Just a little bit up in the air.
Number 56. Toon Kingdom.
That is a pop-up storybook castle.
Mm-hmm.
That is really cute.
That's what the toons are, is they're all cartoony versions of other monsters.
I love that. That's very cute. I also like not a whole lot to this. It's a pop-up book castle.
Yeah, not much going on, but it's well done.
Yeah, I like it more than the Dino Wrestler.
It beats the Dino Wrestler.
I like it more than the Dino Wrestler.
But it still loses to the Ice Monk?
It still loses to the Ice Monk.
Okay.
It is cute though.
It does make sense that there wouldn't be a lot going on. This is a type of spell called a field spell.
Yeah.
Which is supposed to just look like a part of the arena that you can now fight in.
Yeah.
So I don't think it is used in the anime because I think this was created after they stopped using the guy who used the sets. But I presume it would like literally pop up in the background as a giant, cartoony pop-up book castle.
Yeah. Would make sense.
Mm-hmm. Card 57. Cyberse Witch.
Would.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Would.
I figured that one too.
Absolutely would.
Where in would?
I actually want to put her second.
Second? Okay, she beats the Exo Sister. She beats the Nun.
Thank you for the hydrate bucket. Thank you.
Thank you, Bucket.
But one thing, like,
What up?
I like her hair a lot,
Her hair is very pretty.
and you can see it doesn't just stop in the front there. You can see where it like winds down behind her and past her cloak.
She's got longer hair than I do.
She's got really long. Yeah,
I also
delay.
I like the staff.
It's cool.
I love how it's like these three blades clutching a magic orb.
Yeah, it's a hyper stylized trident.
A bit, yeah. It's like if you fused a trident with a magical staff.
Yeah. Also, like,
and I like that she's wearing armor that is not bulky. It
Wait.
fits for a sorceress.
I was literally just about to say that I like the art.
Yeah. Yeah. There goes the cat stealing my fucking brain cell again.
It's good. It's well done armor.
It is.
I
Also,
just
one
like
of the other cards that when I rolled it, I'm like, yep, Danny's gonna want to fuck this thing.
like, yeah. You're not wrong.
Also, before I go on, I like the mix of the pale scarlet with the gray and the brown.
It's
Like the gray and the
very
brown is
good.
black. It's a good color palette.
Really
This is a
is.
pretty color palette.
It is. I like it.
Card 58. Feast of the Wild level 5.
You know, this actually looks like one of the little like cutscene images from Chrono Trigger.
It kind of does, yeah.
It's neat.
It's neat. It's just a bunch of like troll dudes having a party.
Yeah, they're just having a good time by the bonfire. Hi Kono.
Hi, Kono.
Hello. you're having a good day.
Hey,
Thank
Connell, we
you.
found 4 pretty monster ladies that Danny wants to bang.
Thank you.
And unsurprisingly, anything that looks really fucking big, Danny also likes.
It has surprised probably no one. It's literally surprised no one.
Bobfire. Did I say Bobfire? I meant to say bonfire.
Oh, it's like I like the art. I am also gonna say it's probably like not for me. But then
Fair.
again, it's a bonfire. It's a neat little bonfire.
It's a nice looking card. It's just a bunch of hairy trolls dancing around a campfire.
Neat.
We're in, not for me.
I'd put it in front of 1 for 1.
Okay.
Neat.
So it's not. It's slightly worse than the dude carrying a castle.
Just a little bit.
Okay.
Oh.
I believe this is going to be another top tier one. Our 59th card, Harpy Queen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, another wood.
Yeah. Yeah, that's wood.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
We're in wood. Where does the tall, pretty harpy lady sit?
I think the harpy lady goes like right after the mermaid.
So bottom of wood. Okay.
Yeah. Wood.
Fuck it. Fuck it, you gremlin.
Love that.
Adore you.
I like the fact that she actually does have a claw. Like she actually does have like claws.
Mm-hmm.
Like I respect that.
Yep. She is actually part of the Harpy Lady sets,
Mm-hmm.
even though she's not actually called a Harpy Lady.
Yeah.
And they all have like the clawed bird feet and the big claws at the end of their wings.
I like it. It's a good design. You don't see it a whole lot.
Not really, no.
And I do appreciate that. Also, the green hair is a nice touch.
The green hair is a very nice touch. Also, want to point out another case of art censoring.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to know how the harpies were censored?
I am intrigued.
So I believe they all are wearing like that sort of bodysuit.
But it's
But do you see where the lighter blue sections are?
there's no like skin tight suit underneath it. That's skin.
Like for Harpy Queen, that lighter blue section would just be her skin.
Yeah, I had kind of thought about that because I'm like, that doesn't look like it was there initially.
To be fair, they did do a fairly good job of changing the color there.
They did. However,
And they did change it to a color that works.
I can absolutely tell that that was more like a garter belt kind of.
That was absolutely a garter belt with a long stocking.
Yeah.
And like a one-piece leotard over her front.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, no, that outfit, that makes more sense in that case. Yeah, really good.
I mean, she's still beautiful.
Absolutely.
She's still absolutely beautiful.
Really good. I like it.
Our 60th card, and with this we are halfway done.
Ah.
Mermail Abyss Linde.
That is an armored mermaid.
Mm-hmm.
Also, still mostly mermaid.
Yep. She's got the fin ears. She is a little bit more humanoid than
She's a
Deep Sea Minstrel.
little more humanoid. Also wood.
Hmm? Where in wood?
Below the other one.
So she's not quite as good as Deep Sea Minstrel.
Not quite. I like the armor though. The armor is cool.
I will point out I am actually a little upset that the dice rolled Abyss Linde.
Mm-hmm.
Because this set has both mermaids and mermen. It has a bunch of dude mermaids, and I wanted there to be a monster guy for you.
You wanted to activate the pan neurons?
Mm-hmm. Yep. A lot of them also kind of wrecked too.
Yeah, no, that probably would have. I'm gonna be honest. It probably would have.
And I'm still happy that it picked Abysslinde. Because like some of the big monsters in the mermails are just like humanoid megafauna of the sea. Like there's one that's I forget his name, but he's basically like a giant whale guy with an anchor for a weapon. So I'm glad it picked one of the not big monsters.
Yeah, I am too.
But am a little disappointed that it picked a pretty mermaid lady instead of a hunky mermaid guy.
That's fair.
But if Kat ever wants to do more tier lists, maybe I can put those on. Because this is fun. I don't know about you, but I am
This
having
is
so
a
much
lot of fun. I like doing tier lists because tier lists are fun.
Yeah, and it's fun to like rank in ways that are not just good bad. 61st card. Weathering Soldier.
So, the first thing that popped into my mind was Rock and Bone. Even though that's probably not bone.
No, actually it is.
It is, but okay, so I am correct.
It is an animated fossil skeleton that is still embedded in the rocks.
That's funky.
It's funky, but it's also kind of cool.
It is kind of cool.
Like, I want this dude to be an enemy in an RPG. Because that's a cool idea.
I also...
The fossil skeleton's still stuck in the bones.
I like it.
Or the stones.
I like it enough to actually put it above the bishop.
Finally, we got something else that beats the bishop.
See, this takes like the idea that I saw back there with the dinosaur skeleton and does something a little bit more with it, and I like that.
Awesome.
Oh, is my internet exploding?
I think your internet might be exploding a little bit.
Let me give it a second. Come on. There we go. It should be good now. You do a quick little pause play. It should be fine, hopefully. Yeah.
Looks like it's kind of sped back up for me.
Yeah, it should be okay now.
I'm still getting used to the few seconds delay between hearing you and seeing your mouth move on Twitch.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I also like how this guy is also kind of asymmetrical.
Yeah, it's good. It's well done.
And again, it's just such a neat idea of a skeleton still embedded in stones.
Thank you for the hydrate.
I guess, arguably, you could say this guy is also a rule breaker because he is related to the cards that work with the big fossil dinosaur. But they're one of those where the archetype is built more around the effect rather than the name.
Right.
But
pretty cool.
Whatever. He got through.
Yeah.
He got through because he's cool. He got a pass. He got a free pass. We have an equipped spell. Noble Arms Caliburn.
I think Excalibur.
No, this is Caliburn. The sword that Arthur has before Excalibur.
Oh.
Because there's another equipped spell called Noble Arms Excalibur.
Of course, it's both of them.
Uh-huh. Which, hilariously, Caliburn probably just comes from an old word meaning sword.
Amazing.
So
Love
it's
that.
sword and X-sword.
Amazing.
Because even back in ye olden English times, things were made cooler by putting an X in front of it.
Yep. And this one, I do like the art. It is just the sword and the stone, though.
Yeah.
It's cool.
I do kind of like the Japanese name a little bit. Holy Arms Caliburn.
That's a little bit better.
That is a little bit cooler, but in English, the whole set is translated as Noble Arms because they are all based on King Arthur and his knights.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just the sword and the stone. It's a very pretty card. It kind of looks like it's painted rather than drawn.
It does kind of look like a painting. I like that. I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm. So where are we putting the sword?
I do want to put it in not for me, but I want to put it at the top of that.
Okay.
Because I do like the art.
It's very pretty art. It's just also
It's a sword in the
it's just
stone.
a fancy looking sword. Yeah.
It's a sword in the stone.
That's all it is. It's just a fancy sword. And there's cooler shit in this game, goddammit.
I mean, there absolutely is.
Mm-hmm. Okay, this art I fucking love. This is super pretty art. Dark Lord Rebellion.
Ooh. That might actually be one of the things I referred to earlier.
Mm-hmm. Also, Japanese name, Fallen Angels Falling from Grace.
So,
all of these Dark Lords are fallen angels.
So, Hey Squid.
Yeah?
I kind of would.
You would the angel, or you would the giant not god guy in the background?
I would the fallen angel.
You would the fallen angel. All right.
I would, in fact, the fallen angel.
Where are we putting it in wood? At the end?
I think I might go above the harpy.
Beats the harpy. All right. I am a little annoyed that this is the card from the Dark Lord set that got picked. Because in true Fallen Angel fashion, they're all goth as fuck.
Yeah, no, that, like, without
Black feathered
question,
wings, dark armor.
one of those probably would have been higher.
Mm-hmm. Again, if you want to do more tier lists, I can always just find a whole set of cards if you want.
And it might be something that happens.
Maybe. Who knows? We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see how much fun.
Yeah.
Also, like, just in general, that's beautiful art.
It really
That
is.
is such well-framed art.
Also, I love the fact that they have more like the proper seraphim wing design.
Mm-hmm. The multi-wings.
Yep.
Yep.
Not just bird wings.
A bunch of the Dark Lords actually keep the multi-wing look. But, yeah, again, all gothy and black.
B.
Next card. I believe this is the only other ritual spell that got picked. Impcantation Inception.
That's cute.
It's very cute. All the incantation monsters are like little familiars made out of stuff you would use for a ritual. So there's like a little candle, there's a quill, there's a goblet, there's a book. But they're all like possessed familiars.
And a fucking, what are they called? Mandrakes.
Yeah, mandrake, jewels.
Amazing.
The incantation set is very cute.
Love that. I'm gonna put that above the Funny Iceman again.
Beats the Funny Iceman. All right.
Because
Not
that's
as
just
good as
really
the dorky
cute.
comic book hero.
Not as much as the dorky comic book, but it is very cute.
All right. I am so happy that the Melfi card is still as high as it is.
It's just
It is just happiness in card form.
it is. It's soft and cute.
Oh, this guy's gonna be funny. Danger, Ogo Pogo. Yeah, give me your thoughts before I explain it.
It's so wide.
It's so wide.
It's so wide.
Also, yes, I have to say it that way because it is exclamation pointed. It is danger, exclamation point, Ogo Pogo, exclamation point.
Isn't that also like a mythological lake monster?
Yes, that's actually what the danger set is. They're all cryptids.
Oh my god. Hi, Sep and Tia.
Hi, Sep.
I'm making a tier list.
Ogopogo is basically a weird sea serpenty thing in a Canadian lake.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But like this set also has like the obvious ones like Bigfoot, Mothman, Chupacabra.
The thing that I
I'm just glad that it
find...
picked the weirdo instead of the common guy.
I'm glad that it did too, because you know what? Looking at this, I know exactly kind of what it... like, its design is kind of based off of. Because it's like a hybrid of a sea serpent and a fucking channel catfish.
Yeah, one of them big lake fish.
It's just a big channel
Or like a
catfish.
What are they called? Groupers, I think. Like
Those are more like deep
big
sea.
fish.
Yeah, those are like...
Maybe.
Yeah, those are more like deep sea fish.
Or no. Sturgeon?
Sturgeon, yeah, sturgeon are really big catfish.
I can't. Yeah, but like one of them like fish that has like spines down its back. I also love how flat his head looks.
Yeah.
And just how doofy his eyes look as a result.
That's what made me think of like a channel catfish, because it's like they get really fat. They don't really get super long, but they get fat. Very fat.
I do also appreciate the scale with the guys in the corner.
Yeah.
With the human expedition team in the corner and just how fucking enormous Ogopogo is behind them.
Yeah. It's cool. I like it. It's a cool design. And I think it's better than the like skull, not quite demon, but demon.
So better than the skull demon, but worse than the goblin merchant.
Just a little bit.
Okay. No, that works. I mean, again, Ogopogo is one of the goofier cryptids there in the set.
Really kind of is.
But I'm also happy that it picked him as opposed to, again, like, just Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Or Wolfman.
Something a little more out there.
I do kind of like the art of the Mothman, because he is mostly in shadow aside from a flashlight on his glowing eyes. It's
Yeah.
really cool looking art, but I'm
Mothman
glad
is
it picked
fucking
a
cool.
goofy unknown cryptid instead of Mothman.
Yeah. Thank you for the posture check.
Thank you, Ari.
I'm gonna wiggle a little bit.
Wiggle cat.
Me.
Wiggle cat. Oh. Japanese Ogopogo of Lands Unknown.
Danger, Danny. Hit me.
A little bit cooler sounding than just Danger, Ogopogo. The name is a little goofy, I will admit.
Ogopogo is a really goofy name, but I understand it.
I'm not even thinking that. I'm thinking of appending it with a danger exclamation point. Like it's a fucking warning sign or some shit.
It really is. I like it. I like it a lot. It makes me smile more than it makes me intimidated.
Yeah. Card 66. Spin turn.
Is that just a... It's just one of those... That's just construction equipment that would like...
It is sci-fi construction equipment.
It is
spinning really fast.
It is in fact spinning real fast.
If it helps, this is a trap card. So like the art isn't going to be as like notable looking as the monster it's trying to depict.
Yeah.
Ari can attest, I love this set. I use this set in Master Duel. They're all like cool, glowy, cyber future heavy machinery.
Yeah, like it's cool. I like the aesthetic. As you said though, it's a trap card. So it's like there's not a whole lot there.
Yeah, even the monster names are cool. They're all called Infinitrax.
That's cute. That's really cute.
But yeah, it's just it's a turning excavator. That's all it is.
I'm gonna put it above the dude hauling the castle.
Above the dude. All right.
Yeah, it's not quite for me, but then again, it's a trap card, so it's probably gonna happen a lot.
Bit that of the set that I love, that's the card that got picked to represent it, but I understand.
Yeah, it's like
Because that is one of its lesser cards, I will admit.
anything else probably would be in a much different spot.
Probably.
It's a trap card though, so there's not a whole lot going on there.
Not everything can be a winner.
Yeah, exactly.
Speaking of trap cards, Jar of Avarice.
What in the fuck? I don't know if I should say what the first thing that came to my mind when I saw this.
Go on, Danny.
It's like, why is there a pimp jar?
Because it's gaudy as fuck. I don't know.
Fucking.
I mean, it's called Jar of Avarice. Avarice is like
greed.
greediness.
It's it's an alternative of greed. It's so gaudy. It's such a gaudy looking jar.
It's gaudy, but it works for something that's supposed to be greedy.
It's perfect. Like, it's spot on. It is what it's supposed to be.
It's like, I hate this character so much because they're well written for the sake of being hateable.
Yes, exactly.
Does that make it a bad character? No, because it's succeeding at what it's going for. It's just what it's going for is being gaudy as fuck.
It makes them a really good character because they're written in the way that you hate them.
Exactly, Bucket. They knew the assignment.
Exactly.
So how do you rate this thing? Is it bad because it looks horrible, or is it good because it succeeds at looking horrible?
Fuck. Like, I want to put it at the bottom of pretty cool because it's gaudy as fuck.
You can put it there. This is your tier list,
I want to put it there. I will say though, goddamn, they knew the assignment. Thank you for the hydrate bucket.
I will also say I hate how there's snot dribbling out of its nose.
I hate it too.
It's like, this is just a disgusting looking jar. I would not ever want to go near this jar.
This jar is in fact the embodiment of avarice.
Mm-hmm. Also, fun fact, if you see a card with pot in its name, it's more than likely a spell card. If you see one with jar, it's usually a trap. They are divided like that.
That's cool. I like that.
68th card. Evigishki Gust Kraken.
So,
answer carefully, Danny.
Answer carefully. What do you mean?
This is a squid person.
Squid.
Yeah.
This is a wood.
Let's go.
Like,
where do you want to put the Kraken mommy, Danny?
I'm actually gonna put this above the mermaids.
Above the mermaids, but below the exorcism then. The gun-wielding exorcism.
Because it's like the only thing that like puts it a little bit lower is because I know the little suction cup things are a little awkward.
Yeah, that's why I'm glad my tentacles don't have that.
That and this one definitely is more like sort of more so aligns like the Humboldt squid with the big flared end. More so gripping tentacles.
It's a squid lady, Luis.
Yeah.
What, you don't like the way my cousin looks?
It's a big squid lady.
It's a big armored squid witch.
Yeah. It's a squitch, if you will.
I hate that.
You hate me calling her a squitch?
I hate that. It sounds like a gross sound effect.
Squitch.
Stop saying it. Fuck it, no. I can hear him cackling from the other room. All right. Where are we going?
Love
you too, Bucket. shout that.
Oh,
It is weirdly fitting that this is our 69th card.
I'm ready.
Silent Magician level 8.
Oh, that's really pretty.
Note it is only called level 8 because she is a level 8 monster.
Yeah. Also kind of looks like the older like comic book style.
A little bit. There is I don't really know if I want to call it a retrain or if it's just an additional card in the set. That is basically her, but even better looking. So like on one hand, I'm upset I didn't get that one, but I'm also okay with getting this one.
Yeah.
Because honestly, Silent Magician is very pretty.
I like.
She's gorgeous.
And I will say as well.
Yeah.
Maybe surprised going in all the yes.
Really? Not wood?
Not quite. Close, but not quite.
Why is that?
It's just like, I kind of feel like I'm not, like in this particular one, I feel like I'm not getting the full, like, effect. Well, I'm not getting the full character here. I'm getting like this is side profile.
Yeah.
It's heavily side profile.
The other one in front. Wow.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
So it's like, I'm not getting a whole lot of the character here.
If you saw the other one, she would absolutely be wood. I'm just saying.
Yeah. But
like here, actually, I will grab a picture and DM it to you real quick, just so you can see for yourself. Because otherwise, the option is trying to open up Master Duel, and I don't want to fuck around with that.
Yeah, no, that's understandable. But yeah, no, I think that's literally the only reason that she is not in wood. It's just like,
this is what the other version of her looks like.
Let me see. Discord. Let's take a look. Yeah, see, like, if it was that one, yeah, that's better.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one is significantly better. This one right here, though,
the hip sway.
Yeah,
that one.
Yeah, that one is considerably better. Also, I think a slightly different outfit.
A little bit.
Because that I see like exposed hip. Because like this one absolutely fits in all the yes. It's like,
yeah.
Not
where's she going in all the yes?
She is going, I think. I actually want to put her in between the giant beetle and the Nazca lines.
All right. That's a really solid spot, honestly.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, if I had gotten like that full front to where I could actually have like more of the character to see, be higher.
Would it have made it to wood?
It probably, yeah, no, it would have made it to wood.
Let's go. Okay, I will take that. Okay, we got a spell card next. Fire Formation Yoko.
That's really neat.
It's actually really cool. These cards are all Brotherhood of the Fire Fist.
Yeah.
Is their name.
It's like,
and they're all like martial artists with like spiritual animal abilities.
That's cool.
Like flaming spirit animals.
I like that. That's a cool concept.
It's another example of Yu-Gi-Oh! Having like an A tier concept at minimum.
Yeah.
Like, I could see these guys being like a whole set of characters in an RPG, you know?
Absolutely. I could see it being used in something like that. 100%. Be a fun mechanic.
Also, that's kind of some neatly framed art.
It really is. And I wanna put it above the funny comic book buff man.
above the goofy comic book hero.
Yeah.
All right.
I like it. It's neat. It's cool.
Yeah. And again, like everything pretty cool is, it's really good. It's just not hitting your personal aesthetic likes.
Yeah, it's like that's basically what it is. It's like, and even like not for me, even everything that's in there, it's like I like it. It's cool. It's cool art.
Yep.
It just like doesn't hit my particular tastes.
Oh, what was the Japanese name for that? Flame Dance Yoko is the Japanese name for that card. Which, I don't know. On one hand, Flame Dance does sound cool, but Fire Formation also sounds better for what the cards actually are.
Yeah.
Anyway, number 71, our 71st card, Genix Ally Axel.
I like what they've done here. Again, they've got like the low angle shot.
It's a really dynamic pose for this robot, too.
It really is, and they've got the speed lines. They've got good speed lines, not over the top speed lines.
Good speed lines. I love that he's got wheel feet.
Yep.
Because generally robots that have that are like just sells the speed thing more.
It's very good.
I don't know how practical they actually are.
I mean, if you have the proper balance, those mono wheel designs are not bad.
It could be. Your internet freaking out again?
Oh yeah, no, it absolutely is.
Okay, hold on.
You a sec. Hopefully it'll pick back up. Oh, that dipped quite a bit. Come on, internet.
ISP, please, we've got more cards to go through.
Come on. I'm not stressing you out that much, internet. Come on. There you go. Come on. No, that's the wrong direction. Go the other direction.
It's like hurting a cat.
It really is. I'm like staring at it like, come on. Come on.
Yeah, it's just staring back with its tail flicking.
Yeah. Good news is we have gone through like 70 plus cards.
Oh yeah, this is card 71.
So I'm happy. I am very happy.
I can save our progress if you want to continue this.
Yeah. I'm actually wondering what's going on. If this might be the time of the day when it just like kind of has been dying.
Gosh, I hope not. Because we still technically have like half an hour available streaming time.
Yeah. Come on, internet. Come on, internet. I beg of thee.
Please, internet.
Otherwise, I might have to actually call the ISP tomorrow.
Oh, that's gonna be fucking fun.
Which means I need to reschedule stuff if I have to do that. Well, actually, no. Because I should probably get them to come here Saturday, so I don't, like, interrupt anything. Internet, please. It's like it keeps coming back to the line and then going back down.
It's like it's scared of crossing back over the line.
It's like, come on, you just have to go back over 3,500. That's it. It's not even that much. 3,500 bitrate is really not that much upload. It's really not.
It's not.
Come on. Come on. Please. Either way, I'm not really disappointed because we have actually gotten through a good chunk of the list, and I'm happy. We got the stream.
I am genuinely surprised we managed to get through 70 cards in 3.5 hours.
Yeah, I'm also surprised, but I'm also happy because, one, it means there's still more for another one.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And
Like,
two,
if you want to have a part 2, I am absolutely down for having a part 2.
yeah. It's looking like my internet's not gonna super recover though. Also means I might not be able to stream tonight, but that's okay. We got to stream today.
Fuck.
Like, I'm happy. I'm happy that we got through at what, half the list? And then
A
some?
little bit more.
Yeah.
120 cards, and stream started falling apart on card 71.
Hey, that's pretty good. I'll take that.
So I might just restart us here if we do a part 2.
Yeah. Come on. Just recover. You're going above and beyond it, and then you dropped again. Okay. I'm gonna assume it's probably my ISP exploding.
Probably. Well, time to clock off for work, everyone. Let's just shut things down.
Yeah. Love good old rural internet. Rural internet. Ooh. Ow.
fucking abduct the cat.
Hmm.
Take the cat to the land of good ISP.
Hug.
Or at least better ISP.
I would love that. Like, literally, that's like my only concern when I stream is like whether my internet fucking explodes. But yeah. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do a little check real quick.
Okay.
Since my internet wants to fucking explode.
Yeah.
But I'm satisfied.
I am too. Like I said, I didn't think we were gonna get anywhere near 70.
But I'm happy. I'm happy we did. Let me see who be live right now, and then we can pick up right here.
Oh yeah. We'll talk and figure out when to do part 2
Exactly.
to finish off this list.
Yeah.
And whether or not you want me to add some more cards to pad it back out.
Yeah. Ah. Drop it there. So I should probably put this thing right here. Ba, 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 ba.